welcome to not D&D.
D and don't.
D and don't. Welcome to TTR.
TTR.
I've got a question. What's going on?
I love that.
That's an outrageous question.
What is going on?
What's going on is we haven't got the green screen for the D&D setup yet, so we decided we'd do a little bit of something different just for a short mini-series. For a one-shot today, we are going to be playing as your board characters, and we're not going to be playing in Dungeons & Dragons, we're going to be playing in a TTRPG, stands for Tabletop Role-Playing Game, kind of an overall broad term for all of these Dungeons & Dragons-like games. This one I've actually created myself. I've taken from elements of lots of different systems. It's going to be a D6 system, meaning you're only rolling 6-sided dice. And let's crack into it. It's nice and simple. It's narrative-based. It's more about the story and the role-playing and the having fun than it is the mechanics of the game.
Okay, I'm excited.
So, it's a dreary day in Auckland.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a day.
When I was writing this yesterday, I was like, this is immersive.
Yeah.
Rain is driving down. There's a cold, damp air lingering. We find a couple of low socio... Thanks. Good immersion. Feel it.
Oh, it's damp.
Please keep doing this for the entire
The
campaign.
entire campaign. It's
Damn,
not going to be
Auckland.
off-putting at all.
Oh, it's Auckland right now.
Oh, that sky tower there.
Oh, man.
We find a couple of...
What are all these
Shut the
sails
fuck up.
doing here? It's like a city of sails.
We find a couple of low socioeconomic peasants in red shirts working away, stocking shelves and doing a stock take, while a black shirt manager exercises his manager privileges with his feet up on his desk, cup of tea in hand. The electronic beep boop announces the arrival of a customer, and then the groan from the employees detail which customer it is. As Ben strolls confidently up to the help desk, Alan and Adam rock, paper, scissors to decide who has to serve him. There you go. You have to serve him.
I'm out.
Hi, sir. How's it going?
Not great.
Ben is here to make a complaint about a gaming console that he definitely bought at this store just yesterday, despite the fact that you weren't open yesterday.
I'm here to make a complaint about a gaming console that I definitely bought from this store, despite the fact that you weren't open yesterday.
Sorry?
Yes to
Yes
say.
to sort of
Yes to say?
say.
Yes to say.
Yes to say.
Okay.
I think we
Jump
should
roll.
do a take 2
Wanna
on that.
fix it in post?
If this was a board episode, I'd be saying take 2.
Nope. Yes to say.
One take, baby.
To say it was yester. Say.
Adam, you don't recognize this console. You certainly don't sell it here, but you don't recognize it at all. It's not one of the gaming consoles that are on the market that you know of.
So this looks like a console from the 70s, and I don't even think there was gaming consoles in the 70s.
Yes. Ever heard of Pong?
It's not a gaming console.
No, but it was on things in the 70s, and what were they playing it on?
A
console.
Arcade machine.
No,
Technically not a
home console actually.
Technically not a console.
Ataris
so
and things.
I'm sorry, sir.
Tape-based,
technically
probably.
not a console. So I'm
Factually
sorry.
accurate.
Yeah. So
What do you want? What do you want to do with this thing?
I want a refund.
I'm sorry, we don't actually even sell this console, sir, so I can't even give you a refund. Right, I might get the manager.
Look, this machine sucks.
I think
I want a refund.
I think I need to get the manager. Rowan?
Fine.
Rowan?
What's going on?
Hey!
The line that everyone knows.
There it is. He's like Kramer.
What's going on?
This machine sucks. I want a refund.
That seems completely reasonable to me.
There it is.
Why are you making it difficult for this
For the love
customer?
of God, man, this did not come from the store.
I am a customer, and I want a refund.
Ron, for the love of God, please see reason. Okay, this did not come from the store. I don't even know what this is. Look at our shelves. There's nothing here that sells this.
Look at the sign. It says, if a customer comes in with an old machine that they bought that looks like it's from the 70s, they are entitled to a complete refund.
When did you
Exactly.
put that sign up?
It's been up there for years, Alan. Read your
since the
contract.
70s.
Rowan, it looks really handwritten as well.
Alan, as a compromise, you decide maybe you don't refund it. Maybe you can just work out what's wrong with it, and you can fix the machine for him instead. If you know a bit about computers, a lot more than Rowan does anyway.
All right.
If you can take this thing apart, maybe you can fix it.
If we can fix it for you, will you just leave, please?
Sure, it currently sucks. If you stop it from sucking, then yeah.
Great, let's give it a go.
All right, you take it into the back room, and curious, you all gather around as Alan.
Sir, can you
Yeah,
not come into the
he's
back room?
Why are
meant to be
you
there, but
here?
he's-
It's my machine.
Sir,
What? I'm just gonna hand over my machine and not keep supervision on it?
Yes. Okay, come on.
Whatever. Okay.
You gather around. You take it the plastic outer coat. That's
The console coat.
You undo its tie.
The jacket.
Start to undress it.
Yep.
Just very sensually and slow.
This
Take
is
it
a
off.
weird character
Yeah,
choice.
And I'm just
I made
like,
this
I'm
to-
not making.
I made this TTRPG. It's going to get a lot more sensual.
Yeah.
TTR ERPG.
Yeah.
Erotic roleplay.
Right, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah.
Way to slow things down.
Nice.
It was worth it. I think it was ask them.
You realise
loved
quickly
it.
what's wrong with it. There's something wrong with the flux capacitor in there. So as you try to tighten it, you start to feel
Tighten the flux.
Well,
Hang
that's,
on, I just got to tighten the flux.
exactly.
well, that's
You start to
Common
feel
problem.
You start to feel stiff and clunky. In fact, all of you in the immediate area start to feel pixelated.
Oh.
See, this machine sucks.
Before you can do anything about it, it sure does suck because all four of you,
What's going on?
all four of you get
I'm feeling really
sucked
pixelated.
into
No.
the machine.
What is this game? Jumanjang?
Jumanjang.
Jumanjang?
I was literally reading this to a friend of mine.
Drunk?
I was reading this to a friend of mine who's another game master, and I was like, "What do you think of the sort of premise?" And they were like, "It's like Jumanji," and I was like,
Shut up.
I was like, "It's not like Jumanji. Jumanji's a board game." And they're like, "No, the new Jumanji." I was like, "I haven't seen it." And she was like, "Well, you're going to get a lot of comments about how this is basically a rip-off of Jumanji."
It's not Jumanji.
Jumanjang.
It's Jumanji.
It's a game I made up.
Jumanjang, yeah. Anyway, all four of you are standing not in the back room of the tech store, but in a 16-bit room with tinny electronic music playing. There's chrome detailing and a very sci-fi futuristic look about the whole room. There is a single desk and a single door leading into or out of this room that is currently closed. On the desk, it is unmanned, but there is a sign that says, "Welcome graduates, pick your class."
Maths. No?
Nothing happens as you say maths into the room.
Well, okay,
Maths.
first
I
of
love how
all,
Adam's just so willing to. All right, let's do that.
first of all,
It's
What's
just
going
gonna-
on?
What the?
first of all, what is happening?
Adam's just immediately on board. Right. Okay. How do we solve
Guys,
this?
have you not been sucked into a video game before?
I told you this machine sucks.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening? What is real?
Rowan, I
Oh
think
my
what-
God!
Rowan,
Get
I-
over
I
it.
think what happened is we got sucked into a 70s video game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm aboard. I'm aboard
Fine.
now.
But this is the problem.
Tick off that reaction.
We've done that scene.
Move on.
But this is the
Wow.
problem. This is the problem. I told you the machine sucks.
Wait, has
Sucks
this, so has
you-
this happened to you before?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I brought it in.
Okay, how did you get out of here?
We got out, mate.
Just got out. Came in, brought it in. You fucking set it off again.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have touched that flux capacitor. It was strange. There was a
definitely
flux
shouldn't
capacitor
This
in this console.
Is out.
Don't do that. Not your word. You can't say it.
He will sue. He will sue.
I will sue. I'm feeling pretty litigious today.
So, what do you do?
Maths.
What?
Just start doing maths.
So what was it? A voice? Was it a what?
No,
What
just a
sign?
sign on
A
the
sign.
desk.
A sign says. Okay. So
there
first of all,
anything else on
like
the
whoa.
desk?
So we're at whoa,
Just
whoa.
the
We're
sign
at
on the
whoa.
desk.
That? What the
We're
heck?
in a wall.
And the sign said. What? So what does
I'm
the
all
sign say?
16
Sign
bits.
says, "Welcome, graduates. Pick your class."
I walk over and see if there's any more information.
As you
I'm
interact,
out of the way. I'm like out of the way. Out of the way. What is it? I start just.
as soon as you interact with the sign, a huge text window opens in midair in front of you, hovering over the desk. The top of the window reads "Character Creation." Shows a little outline of you in 16-bit and 3 stats across the top:
I look cute in 16-bit.
physical, mental, social. It allows you to distribute the numbers 1 to 3 among each of those stats. So, the higher the better. You guys get to choose with your physical, mental, and social which one is a 3, which one is a 2, which one is a 1. And what that means is when you make a physical check, you're going to roll, if you say you've put 3 in your physical, you're going to roll 3d6. If you put a 1, you only roll in 1d6, and you need to reach a target number. If the target DC is a 4, you need to get a 4 on one of the dice. So the more dice you're rolling, the better chance you've got of it.
All right, so it won't be like a 4 total. It'll be
Nope,
you need
it's
to
not
get
adding them
a
up.
4.
It's just if you're rolling 3 and you've got a 4 on them, you've succeeded.
So,
Well
so
done.
just one of
For
these,
demonstration
one of
purposes,
these,
I knew I had to roll.
You rolled a
4 on
4
one of them.
specifically.
one of these was a 3,
Yep,
one of
them's
the 2,
3,
one of
them's
the
2,
1.
one of them's a 1. Just so you're obviously aware, physical is everything to do with physical. So it's your strength, your dexterity, your constitution, in D&D terms. It's also your attack bonus, anything to do with like pushing, pulling, breaking, anything physical.
Can I say I like this
Reflexes.
mode more
I figured you might.
everything else we've done?
I figured you might.
It's simple for you.
When I was coming up with the TTRPG, I was like, make it super simple.
Yeah, there's 3 things.
Mental is everything mental, your intelligence, your wisdom, and then social is any sort of interaction, social interaction, manipulations. that
Well,
sort of stuff.
obviously, I don't need that. I'm strength, so 3.
So
Figured.
mental one more time?
Mental is your intelligence, your wisdom, your smarts,
yeah,
your book smarts, your wisdom,
So,
your common
3.
sense.
Probably go 3, 2, 1.
I've gone 1 physical, 3 mental, 2 social.
I'm going 3. So you went 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 physical then.
I'm going to go 3, 2, 1 as well.
Yeah, I think that's probably about right.
No, I have a lot of social skills. Sweet.
Sounds alright.
Don't need it.
So none of us have got
Plenty
great social
natural.
skills.
Oh, yeah,
that tracks.
That tracks.
That tracks
that
quite
does
well,
track.
actually.
Although you're all
Have you met me?
surprisingly manipulative.
Yes, I
yeah,
have. That
surprisingly
tracks.
manipulative. Along the side of the window, it has 7 choices of class. Commander, First Officer.
That's me.
Immediately
You
picks
didn't even let him finish.
Yeah, as you, as you
Rowan,
start-
you need to read all
you start
7
reading the
classes.
I think we know who
Rowan,
commander.
as you select the commander stat block, your little sprite that's got an image changes to wearing a black shirt
Thank
in 16 pics.
I was going to play the
And
commander.
for the rest of you, commander is
I
now
thought we were at
grayed
least
out.
going to talk about it.
Already chosen. So,
Let's talk about
obviously, I'm the boss in real life. I'm the boss in the video game. Next,
The 3 of you see commander get a little strike through, a little
Well,
grey out.
I can't. That's stupid. That
There is First Officer, Medic, Security Officer, Helmsman, Science Officer, and Engineer.
What's a helmsman? Me.
You hover over the you hover over the Helmsman, which is
Right next
which
to your
is-
class, you
Yeah,
dumbo.
you see how I've got you to write class down here? When you choose,
There's not
Okay,
many.
nerds.
write it however you want. It's your
God.
character sheet.
No,
Don't let me tell you
fine.
how to have your fun.
So
Abide
first
by
off,
the
I guess first
nerds.
officer, but
First Officer, can do.
And I think I'll go science officer.
Science Officer, cool.
Nerd.
nerd, typical.
Well,
so no
I
medic.
wanted-
Nobody went medic. That tracks.
Science officer is kind of like maths.
I'm busy helmsing things. I can't be medicing stuff when I'm helmsing.
Exactly.
So what does that do?
Well, helms.
You make
Who
helmets?
mans the helm?
I helm stuff.
I would like a
Helmsman.
helmet.
Helmsman is
No.
basically the pilot of the ship. They're in charge of navigation,
That
piloting,
seems like a good choice.
that sort of thing.
So
All right.
where did you get this console from? Where has this come from? Is this just something you
It
found
was
in your house?
in my room one day, and I turned it on.
Right.
You know,
And that's it.
you know when sometimes you just go down to the local graveyard and you're digging a grave open and you find in a grave a console and you're like,
That's-
I'm gonna take this home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I woke up one day, my room was full of neon lights and like synth wave.
It was powered. I hadn't plugged it in yet.
Yeah.
Didn't seem to have a power.
It doesn't
adapter,
actually,
but-
yeah.
And
it's
after
like
that happened, you were
powered
like,
by-
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to head on down to the shop and get a refund.
I need to get a refund from a tech store.
Yeah, right. Okay. Interesting.
You're the closest
My
to
name's
a store.
Ben, by the way.
Makes sense to me. It makes complete sense to me. So,
This guy gets it.
As soon
See, I
as,
think
as soon as the 4 of you have chosen your classes, the door behind the desk slides open with a pneumatic hiss, indicating you're definitely in a sci-fi game. It's typical. Yeah, thank you. Walking through to the next room, you see
Actually,
yourselves.
the noise of 2 bits of paper in the original Star
Yeah, it
Trek,
was-
it's actually that's the noise
That was
from the original.
underwhelming.
From the original. From the original.
I can see that if you
boom
crank the
mic in.
volume up on that.
That's the noise of the doors from the original Star Trek.
Wow. I'm actually
nerd.
Fact.
What a nerd!
But also,
Medical officer.
have learned something
What is
today.
he?
Science officer.
Science officer.
Science officer.
The door
More
behind
like
the
nerd
desk
officer.
slides open with a paper hiss. As you walk through to
A flatulence just a big, and I want the doors to always vary in fart. Like it's always a different kind of fart. And the speed of the door complements the type of part.
Sometimes the door will just open silently and you're like, oh, that was cool. And then you walk through and you're like, oh, damn, Jesus, no.
And sometimes it'll be like,
And other times it's just a...
Sometimes it only opens halfway and you're like, I'm pretty sure there's more to come there.
Yeah. It's a little bit...
yeah.
Perfect.
We hear it.
Sometimes it
Sci-fi.
opens a little bit and goes, oh, no. No.
A brown shirt starts trying to come out.
It's like the scene from The Shining, but instead of blood coming
Yeah.
out, it's like, no.
Slow motion.
And it kind of pinches off a little bit.
This is what I've written. This is everything for the rest of the day.
Perfect.
You walk through to the next room and you see yourselves in a huge hangar. A spacecraft packed in the center with a boarding plank down.
Spacecraft.
Why are you so excited, sir? I thought you did this already.
This feels right.
It's different last time.
You board the ship. The hangar
feels
doors. The hangar doors open and the ship takes off, blasting at unreasonable speeds into the atmosphere and beyond.
I feel like we should be more freaked out about just doing this.
Okay, can we just have 30 seconds of in real life how we were like what is how are we in a game? How is what? How this is where am I in the store earlier. Okay, and then we come to terms with it like what? Okay.
We gotta figure this out. We gotta figure this out.
I just fainted. Yeah, I just fainted.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
Okay, what do we do?
Got the nervous system.
Okay, done.
Check.
Oh shit, I've pissed myself.
It's pixelated blocks of yellow.
Because
3
genuinely
hours
that
later.
would be what happens.
3 hours
3 hours
later,
later.
you've come to terms with the fact you're in a video game.
Even 3 hours is pretty swift.
Yeah.
Well, you go into like robot mode when you're like, okay,
gotta get out of here.
fix a problem, then I can
Yeah.
freak out. The screen goes black, and a white text appears. Tutorial.
Skip. Skip.
Don't do that, please, sir. Please don't skip the tutorial.
It's a fucking arrow keys and shit, I'm sure.
I need to know how to play Science Officer. Please don't skip the tutorial.
As your vision comes back to you, you see yourselves on the bridge of the vessel. Screens are flickering all around you. The voice of the ship's AI, Robert, speaks to you. He's snoring.
I like it.
He's snoring at my play on words.
Yeah.
My name sounds vaguely like Robert, and I'm the NPCs of this game.
Your name sounds vaguely like Robert, did you say?
I think it is in it. I meant Robert.
You're right. It does
vaguely
vaguely
like
sound like Robert.
Depending on the pronunciation. Welcome aboard. See what I did there? Board. Welcome aboard.
What's going
I was
on?
trying to think of a board pun.
Welcome
Now that you've
aboard.
explained it, I get it.
I see.
That's the best way to do jokes.
I see we have a new crew. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the layout of the ship.
Ron, don't touch anything.
Captain's log. I am the captain of this ship, and everyone must do as I say.
What's
log.
the voice? What's the voice you're doing there, Ron? Why were you doing a voice?
Like I'm the captain, mate.
Why? But it was a weird voice that you did.
Shut up, nerd officer.
Hey,
Continue
got
AI.
him.
Continue AI.
Got him.
When you're ready, is it okay for me to continue?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
thank you.
continue.
Yes, continue.
It seems you have no medic, security officer, or engineer.
Don't need him, mate.
I will assist you in covering these roles until you find someone suitable for the task.
Alright, sweet.
An alarm sounds.
Shit!
Whoops! Seems your moment to familiarize yourself has passed. Please tend to the emergencies in the following rooms.
Great.
Bridge. Laboratory. Helm. Captain's quarters.
Helmsman.
I shall helm!
Off to the helm room.
I shall helm.
All right, so working through them in order. The bridge. There seems to be an emergency right here on the bridge. Communication to the rest of the ship has started to fritz. The bridge is where the entire ship is operated from. All of the electronics and things like the elevators and the atomic rearrangers that are definitely
Who
not
chose
replicators.
engineer?
None of us.
Nope.
Shit.
You're the first officer. This is your domain.
Oh shit!
The elevators are moving erratically. Atomic rearrangers are creating incorrect requests. You need to fix the problem on the bridge.
Fix
How
it,
do you
mate.
want to do it? In this game, when challenges arise like this, you tell me what you want to use, which one of your stats you want to use, and how you might want to use it. I'm going to set a DC. It's either a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. If it's a 3, it's a relatively easy task to achieve.
Okay.
If it's a 4, it's challenging. If it's a 5, it's very difficult. And if it's a 6, it's near impossible.
Okay.
This one is for the sake of a tutorial.
First of all, I command you to fix it.
Excellent.
Alan, I command you to fix it.
I think he was going to fix it already.
I was already going to try my best here.
Nerd officer, I commanded him to do it.
Looks like he
So
was on the task
now
already.
he's going to do it because I commanded him.
Good commanding.
Thank you.
Okay.
So this is going to be an easy task to fix because it's a tutorial.
Great.
So you need a 3. So which of your stats are you going to use for that?
Well, mental.
Mental stats. Wonderful. You're going to use your mental stats, meaning you're going to try and work out a way of fixing this using your brain, essentially, rather than you're fixing things with wires and physical stuff.
Sure.
So you're going to use your mental stats, which is a 3. Because you took the first officer, you get a +1 bonus die to anything to do with the bridge or the operation of the ship. So instead of 3, you're going to be rolling 4 die.
Okay, cool.
It's 4 dice, sorry. So you take 4 of your dice, you're going to roll them, you need a 3 on at least one of them to succeed.
Whoa.
I just saw the 3 ones, and I was like, my god, this is a tutorial.
This is a tutorial. I got a 4.
You got a 4. A 4 is considered a success, meaning you succeed in whatever you were trying to do. In this case, you were trying to fix the...
Oh, you need to get 3 or more is what you said. Okay.
3 or more.
Because I was sitting there going like,
gonna
don't
be the
they
same.
all have the same odds?
Same odds.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Three or
mean
more.
even an easy
Yeah,
one is
that's
as hard
what
as
was
the
going
same.
through my brain as
There you
well. Okay, or more is
I was like, come on, Rob, you idiot.
Do you know anything about maths?
Yeah. Fuck.
So you succeed. You get down to business. You for some reason, this character you're playing has knowledge about all sorts of techie stuff.
Yep.
Give me some tech jargon as to how you fix the bridge from fritzing.
Tech jargon. Well, I turn the computer on.
Yeah.
And then I hit...
Whoa. Slow down.
Slow down.
Yeah,
keep
and
up with
then-
the
Point
jargon.
Dexter.
And then I get the mouse, and I kind of...
In English, please.
And I drag it to a button that says scan for problems.
Right, yeah.
And
Troubleshoot.
I troubleshoot, and I push the button, and it goes... And it goes,
Here are the problems.
Here are the problems. It
Would
lays
you like
them
me to
out.
fix it?
And it gives me the option. I'm like, and then it gives me a yes, no.
So
and
it's two clicks?
I take the mouse. I take the mouse and I go to yes, and I click it.
Like
So
on the
how
screen?
many-
I'm
On the mouse
imagining
on the
really
screen?
dramatic
no,
music.
on the table.
So how
Michael Bay.
can you go over that again? So
Okay.
it was open, and go.
And so I turn the computer on. I look for it says scan for problems.
I look for it.
I
just
look
comes
for
up with
the
a
thing
big
that says scan for problem, and I click scan, and it goes and all the problems come up.
Yeah.
And I go great, and I look at them, and I go yep, those are the problems. And then it goes, would you like to fix the problems? And I take the mouse again, and I move it. I hesitantly to no, and I'm like, wait, what does no mean again? and then I'm like, no, that's not
As
right.
you're thinking
And
of flare behind.
yeah, there's flares behind me. The camera's moving all around. I'm like, I'm spinning a little bit.
flares.
With J.J. Abrams in it. And then I move I kind of go, no means bad. And I move.
Alan, I command you to fix it.
I'm trying, goddammit.
I command you to fix it.
There's no time. I like cutting the red wire and said I got moved to yes, and I hit yes.
It seems the bridge emergency has been complete.
Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
In a crisis.
In a crisis, I will always command people and delegate. So,
Great work.
thank you.
It seems there are 3 emergencies still emergent. If you would like to hold off on the self-congratulation.
I feel like one of them might be
don't think I would.
for you.
Well, we'll be right, Tim.
There is still an emergency in the following rooms: helm, laboratory, captain's quarters.
Helm, eh? This sounds like a job for the helmsman.
I command you to do it. To fix
You
it.
head to the helm, and the Robert, the AI, says, "It seems our navigation system is faulty. The ship seems to be spinning round in circles.
Great.
How would you like to fix the navigation?"
Don't think I need to.
The ship is fine, just spinning in circles.
God damn it, Ben! I command you.
Such a slave driver. All right, fine.
How would you like to fix it?
I will use my raw physical strength. Grab the wheel.
Just grab the
reach it back into
Grab the steering wheel.
Grab the steering wheel and you just pull it back into the ship. Because a ship like this has a steering wheel.
Yeah, it's got an old-timey...
So this is a pirate ship.
It's like pistons that
That is
physically
now-
react to.
Yeah.
That is no canon to this ship. The ship is navigated with
Farsi doors
It's
and a
one of
pirate.
the new Star Treks. Genuinely, the helmsman has got it. Not a steering wheel, but like a
joystick.
a futuristic kind of thing. And there's scenes of him going, fucking steering stuff. I'm like, what are you doing?
What? Is it connected to an axle or a rudder or something? Steering.
God damn it,
Your
no power
physical
steering.
strength is your physical strength.
to make this
Keeping the ship on
Genuinely.
course.
I think it's
a
Star
300-ton ship that I'm
I think it's Star Trek Discovery or something. And
Wow.
yeah, literally, I'm like,
Anyway.
All right. Well,
feels
you're
like a
going to use your
vanity
physical strength to just pull this ship back onto
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
So physical is a 3. You're going to use 3 dice, but you're a class helmsman, so you get an extra dice when you're rolling anything to do with the helm or navigating or piloting.
Try and solve your adventure.
This is going to be an easy thing. You need a 3 or more on one
Don't
of the
call it
dice.
easy yet, mate. Have you seen me roll dice before?
Hey.
There's all 3 or
Every
more.
single one.
Every single one of them. Maybe I should have come up with like a critical
Nobody
success.
clap.
out of
Nobody
them.
clap.
It's not. Why are you? No. I'm not.
All right.
I'm so f***ing strong.
I delegated. Thank you.
That is a success as you something gives.
And everyone
And-
who was pinned to the
Oh, yeah.
wall
I need
is now.
I need in proper Star Trek fashion. You all.
Ben, I command you to do
Even the AI was thrown.
I realized it was just like a steering lock thing. It was just locked to spin. I was like,
Have you tried scanning for problems?
There you go. That's
tried scanning. Don't need it, mate. Just need these.
congratulations. There is still an emergency in the following rooms: laboratory, captain's quarters.
And I go, guys, I think I can deal with the one in the laboratory. Time for
Only now
math.
only now I can't see.
I'm science. Yep.
Do
no.
that again, but kind of out this way.
Okay. Guys, I think I can deal with the one in the lab.
I command you to do it.
Put
Deal
my
with
glasses
it.
back on because I can't see anymore.
As you all get in the now working elevators and get
Yeah, you're welcome, everybody.
head through the ship to the
Although I was
laboratory.
expecting during that gag, Rowan to have the Superman issue.
Oh,
I was also-
sorry.
I
I don't know. I forgot about episode 128.
Yeah, I think you'll find that it's
Earlier than
episode
that.
56.
Yeah, it's much earlier than 128. The dogs
It's
have been
like
all
a
over
like
the
Twitch
board
Strange
last
with like a
was a
gag,
long
and it's like,
process.
oh, I'm sorry, I missed the gag because my
forgot about it.
library couldn't get
Come
it in
on,
time.
mate. Just try. Just try.
Do you want to do it one more time?
I
Should we do the
watched-
game one more time?
Okay.
We're gonna definitely play this time.
Rewind.
Fix it in post.
Definitely not fixing
Okay.
it in post. This is all
There
going
is,
to be on the cut.
there is still an emergency in the following rooms.
Guys,
I didn't say laboratory yet. I was giving you this lead-in.
I already know.
Guys, we need to listen to the lead-in.
Guys, listen to the AI. It's talking. Guys, listen to the AI.
No,
it's
it's
talking.
fine. You obviously what you had to say was he's better than
Oh,
what I
man,
had to
You
say.
pissed off the AI.
It has an attitude.
Adam, are you going to fix it, nerd officer?
Guys, there's an issue in the laboratory. I think I can fix it.
Whoa!
What is it?
Who are you? Who is this?
It's me, Adam.
Who?
It's Adam.
I've never seen this guy before.
What's going on
No.
here?
What?
No, it's
what-
Adam. He's just
what-
taking his glasses
I'm
off.
go-
Who are you? Who is this? Who is this?
What is happening?
Who is this guy? Who is this random
It's me, Adam.
guy?
I'm going to go fix
Adam,
in the laboratory.
Can you fix the problem? Where were you? Where were you?
I was here the entire time.
Right.
Wow, really?
But
Really?
Where were
I'm
you?
going to go to
Okay,
the, I'm going to
whoa,
go to the
whoa.
laboratory though.
Whoa.
Because I think
This feels like a very serious issue. Have you guys?
Who is this guy? Adam, where did you go?
When I was
Etc.
binging, when I was,
I love that it still works with 16-bit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. When I was binging Bored to like come up with anything that could work, I was like taking notes and I was like, Rowan, face blindness.
Yeah.
Because there's the other one of you coming in not wearing a red shirt.
Yes.
It's like, who are you? It's like, he doesn't recognize
And there's a
faces.
bunch
He's
of
genuinely
those.
got face blindness.
I
needs
think
a lot of
Rowan
help.
genuinely has a lot of mental
I
problems.
think he's got a lot of.
Yeah, no shit.
And like, the ship's not crashing anymore. I was going to say I'm running down the hallway doing that thing.
You can still run down the hallway.
Say that.
I'm going to run down the
I
hallway.
reckon you still run. And we
As the helmsman, I shall help you.
He's
Oh shit, we're
steering
being.
around an asteroid belt.
And I run down to the lab.
And does the door into the lab go as opens? Are we still doing that? We're still doing that, right? We're committing.
Farting doors? Are we cannon farting
Yeah,
doors?
great.
Right.
Inside the laboratory, you see one of the experiments is going awry. An alien life form being studied has started growing exponentially, like a big blob, threatening to take over the whole ship if it's not stopped.
Adam,
Oh no.
do something!
Oh no.
Hey, Adam,
Do something, Adam!
But I've got comms mid to everyone. I can talk quietly. Adam. This is Commander Rowan.
Where is it?
Yeah. Adam, this is Commander Rowan.
Definitely not patented or anything. Right?
No, I'm going to sit with this. Adam, this is Commander Rowan. How's
Commander
the situation down there?
There's like a big alien monster that's threatening to take over the ship.
I command you to fix it.
Are you still helming the thing?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Why not?
And I'm just in the doorway. I followed Adam. And I'm like, Adam, do something!
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh god. I'm going to use my mental.
Mental stats. All right, you're going to use.
I'm going to use my
I'm going to
mental.
use my mental.
All right, what's your mental? 3.
3.
And because it's to do with the laboratory and that's your domain as a science officer, you get an extra bonus dice.
Yay.
This is considered an easy because it's tutorial, so you need a 3 or more to succeed.
Yeah, lots of 3s.
Lots
Everything's
of,
above 3.
Everything's above a 3. Maybe I should have put like a critical success if everything rolls above the number. Maybe I'll think about it.
Maybe you should have thought about that.
You use your quick smarts to realize that, this thing that's growing exponentially, it's having like an exothermic reaction to the oxygen in the air. So if you...
I love the idea of if you were strength defense, you just run over and just start punching it. Like,
I mean, it could have been. I could have just punched it into submission. You realize that like some chemical reaction will slow it or stop it or reverse it. What do you do?
Well, if it's having an exothermic reaction, I obviously need to induce an endothermic reaction within the container that it's in. So I create a little concoction in the little science area that I've got.
how do you know what you're doing?
Because I'm the science officer, Alan.
Whoa!
Don't worry, I've got it figured out.
I love Ben in another room. It's just
There's for no reason.
For immersion. We need the immersion.
And then I've made an endothermic reaction. Sorry, an exothermic reaction. I chuck it on the
Endothermic. Because it was exothermic.
So it makes it.
Come on, science
I
officer.
said it right the first time.
Yeah, jeez.
You have succeeded. There is still an emergency in the following rooms. Captain's quarters.
I'm on it. Start date. Captain.
you don't have any recording device. You're just talking to yourself.
I just take a moment to go. Captain's log. I've been stuck on this ship with my crew for some time now, and I am commanding
what the emergency is.
commanding them well and fixing many problems. Captain's log, over now.
As you walk into the captain's quarters, you realize that communications relay is faulty, not allowing reception of orders from the high command or transmission of the commander's log.
Captain's log. An announcement to all of my employees. We must work together, and I am your captain.
Sorry, you're captain. What?
So you're going to fix the captain's log?
Giving orders through the commander's log.
No, we're not going to listen to
It's like writing down in your diary.
That's on the to-do list now.
Fix the problem.
Everybody should fix that for me.
Yeah.
So you're in the captain's quarters. Communications relay is faulty. How are you going to fix it?
Well, I'm not going to use up my strength, so I'm going to use my social skills.
All right. You're going to use your social skills. You got a 1 in social, right?
I do.
So you're doing this by trying to
saving
manipulate.
my strength.
This makes sense because from how you just did. Social is a 1. You're using your social skills to try and tell your crew to fix it for you. So you're going to roll 1 dice, but because it's in the captain's quarters, which is your domain, you get a bonus dice.
You do get 2. You get 1 more.
So you get 2.
I get
You
bonus.
get 2 dice. At least one of them needs to roll at least a 3 or more for this easy challenge.
2
a
and
5 and a 2.
Lucky.
All right, that is the.
Save my strength for later.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
As you fix the problem by delegating the problem, you see that the
So I come in and go, is
Yeah,
the captain,
Adam,
is
yeah.
all the navigation, is it all, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
delegation,
just fix it.
delegated.
There you go.
You're welcome.
I'll fix it.
the transmission flickers onto the big screen at the side of your wall. From the Admiral, you see a pixelated, human-looking fella, big jowly cheeks and a big mustache that's covering his face.
Captain Rowan. Glad to finally get a hold of you, sir. We have an urgent mission for you. You're in Sector 69420, and we have a distress beacon from a D-class ship in that area. You need to find them, rescue them, and find out what happened.
The screen goes blank, and a white word appears. End of tutorial. That fades, and then another word appears. Quest 1, rescue mission.
Rescue mission. Whoa, right.
What are your orders, Captain?
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
I also step into his quarters.
Yeah.
What are you
stay
doing in here, Alan? Why are you in Ryan's
No
quarters?
reason.
And I just chucked the ship and park.
Can I an emergency meeting? Emergency meeting. Captain's
Oh,
log.
because we were all flying, we all just go,
Then we all pick ourselves up.
Sorry!
Ben joins us. Are we still in
Captain's log. Everyone. Captain's log. Everyone into my quarters.
I'm already here, Ron.
I'm already here. But we need, hey, Ben, customer Ben.
We just need to-
listen to my voice. You find us down the hallway.
Captain's log.
Hang on, is it in here?
No, keep coming back. The other way.
Hang on.
It's a big ship, and we're the
Kevin's
only
like-
I'll come out to the hall. I'll come out to the hallway. I'll meet you in the hallway.
Yeah, and we do a bit of Scooby-Dooing.
Fortunately, it's like a circular layout on
Yeah,
the ship, so
yeah.
you're just going this around.
Wait, are you? Okay, you stop, and I'm just gonna, you stop.
Okay.
You do an entire loop.
Yeah.
Like, which floor are you on?
Of the like 30 floors that a starship often has.
Okay, wait, and this takes hours.
I'm in a room full of donuts for some reason.
That's the hollow bay.
Okay, and then I find Ben, and I
Your
lead him to
internal
the.
desire.
Is everyone in my quarters now?
Yeah, sure. I found it. We solved it.
Captain's log.
Do you want to do this here, or do you want to do it on the bridge?
Let's go to the bridge.
Yeah.
And so now we all Scooby-Doo back to the bridge.
Captain's log. Let's go to the bridge.
Captain's log. Everyone meet in the bridge. So we're all.
You're in the bridge.
What are your orders, Captain?
There was a message that came through. I wasn't listening, but I was too busy writing down 69-420 because we are in sector 69-420.
That's the long numbers.
got?
When I was in the lab, I heard the message as well.
I command you to tell us what the message is. What was the
I was
message?
going to already. It said that
Because I commanded you.
We are on 69-420, and I chuckled at that as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like the sexual position. And,
So and like
and-
blazer.
Yeah.
and then there was a D-class ship, like penises.
There was a what?
There was a D-class ship
Like-
that's
right.
stranded out
Like-
here.
like what's D?
Like penises.
Yes.
That's
hilarious.
And it's also
God
That
damn
is
it,
it's
that's
also
hilarious.
Star Federation, but not Star Federation. Whatever Federation we are in this game.
Sun Federation.
Yeah, there you go. Some Federation. And we need to go save them, and it's actually pretty easy. It's level 1.
Exactly.
assume
That's
it's easy,
and that's
number
why I've got a nerd officer.
All right.
An assistant recording my information.
So what would
It's
you like to do,
almost-
Captain?
It's almost like Adam is perfect for the
Helms-
recording
Helmsman.
of information.
Take us to
What's up?
Take us to the system.
Yeah.
Very good, Captain.
All right, you are the helmsman. You're in charge
I
of
am.
navigation and
Yeah, yeah.
piloting.
Yeah.
How are you going to find this ship?
Just autopilot.
Just put it on autopilot.
The one information I
And
managed
the
to
AI
get is we are
robot
currently
says-
in section 69-420.
Yeah, I go down into the helms room.
Yep, the helm.
I put my helm on.
Nice.
Sweet.
Now I imagine the helm to be like Cerebro.
Yeah.
So you just kind of go,
And now you are
control
the
the
ship.
ship.
Yeah, no, I am the ship.
Oh my god, I didn't
Yeah.
expect you in me, Ben.
What's up, baby? What's up,
What's
brother?
that?
is
What's that?
a weird
is it
feeling.
not Farscape or that?
Firefly?
No, there's a sci-fi show.
Star Wars.
That's it.
Name all of the sci-fi shows. Go.
There's
Alien.
there's a sci-fi show where the ship literally is alive. And I can't
rings
remember.
a
Zen.
Zen?
Zen.
I thought it was going to ring a bell. and then
Farscape
you
is
said
also,
that and it
but I'm
didn't ring a
thinking of Zen.
Zen. What the fuck is Zen?
Anyway, well, let's move on.
I'm glad we paused for this.
Anyway, that's the end of this episode.
in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Genuinely, might be.
That'll be the end of the episode.
End
It's
on-
always
good to end on a
next
high
time
note.
on, and he's like, "What is that? Oh, it's," and then we'll end it next time.
And then next time on, I can't remember. Move on.
Will Adam remember?
Okay, so I'm in the helm
Sorry,
and I
pause,
see
pause,
a
pause. You
helmet.
just got a little here. Got up. Okay,
Thank you.
carry on.
I appreciate
Good
it.
first
Yes,
officing.
First officer. Yeah.
So I'm in the helms room and I'm like, what's this helmet?
Now you are part
Start
of
to
the
help.
ship.
You start to navigate.
Yeah. And I go,
So this sounds to me like
Sounds
you're doing a
mental.
mental check.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
No,
right.
still physical.
Physical, it's my brain. It's physical. I'm physically
To do
using
with my
brain.
physical body, which is my brain.
But no, I do that and I go, like,
Yeah.
there's nothing but inside. Like, I've been sucked into another world now.
Which is within the ship.
Within
A
the
world
ship.
within a
dream
world
within a
world, yeah.
dream.
Yeah,
All right,
Robert
so
sucked me in.
not for the first time.
No, he sucked you off the ship.
He sucked me
Sucked
off.
you off.
He sucked me
sucks you
off.
off.
But you're now.
Yeah.
Robert the AI says, "Welcome to navigation. Where would you like to find?"
So every time you start to navigate, you have a moment of like, and then you start.
That's the way you chose helmsman.
Yeah. I'd like to get my helm.
Where would you like to go?
I initiate
I
a
can show you
scan.
places, baby.
I initiate a scan for distress
Alrighty.
signals.
Sexy scan.
It sounds like a mental check, but it's to do with navigation. So 2
Yeah.
from your mental, 1 from navigation. You get 3 dice. This, with space being pretty big and pretty open, this is a challenging roll. So the DC is 4. You need a 4 on one of the dice to succeed.
Come on, baby.
4 or more.
Yeah,
There you go. 1, 4, 5.
What's up? Just shut her here.
The radar
what is
starts to show this distress beacon.
Yeah.
I think I've found something with my scans, and it's shown to you. Would you like to plot a course to the location?
Yes.
Coordinates. All right, using the start, using the.
Did you get permission from the captain to do that?
What was that? I command you to say yes to that.
And I'm sort of like,
Are you guys in communication?
he's trying, but I'm trying to communicate, but I'm just there with Robert going like, yeah, fuck. He can't hit me. Whatever.
You can leave at any point. Hit the X in the corner of the window.
I go, fucking, woo, actually.
Welcome back. I can't keep doing this. My stomach starts to hurt.
Shit.
This ship makes me uncomfortable now.
So the ship is alive. The ship has a stomach.
And any door farts as it opens, and it's like sucking Ben off. Like the ship's like,
It's part of the initiation, like the kind of the melding process is said to be sucked off to.
It's like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, yeah. When you get in the thing, yanked out there.
Continue.
God, we're f***ing teenage boys.
Yes,
Christ
yes,
almighty.
yeah.
Oh, it's
I love
ridiculous.
it.
It's ridiculous.
Where the hell was I? So you navigating. You successfully find the ship that's in distress and navigate to them. Because you have no engineer to handle the engine overload, Robert is going to handle that for you until such time as you find an engineer.
Oh, man.
So, in double time, you warp through space and arrive at the outside of a ship, looking out of the window, as it
What are your
were.
orders,
I
Captain?
dehelm myself.
Dehelm yourself.
I'm standing it like that, like the fucking science officer always does, just randomly in the helm for no reason, just standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are you doing here? Actually, you should be.
Should be in the lab.
You should be in the lab. At first off, I
Experiment
feel like you should be in the lab.
Well, no, in all the shows that I've like,
Standing there
No,
with
I
an
understand.
extremely wide
yeah,
stance.
very wide-legged stance, like not really near a console, just
You
standing
can
there.
be here if you want, but it is weird.
I feel like I should be here.
Okay, you can be here.
I
Like-
like the
place
cut
look
of your
at
jib. I like the cut
I
of
just
your
start
jib.
pushing buttons.
Stop.
I'm the helmsman. I can do what I want.
By the rules of the street,
I don't know what you're
I
trying
command
to
you
do,
to
but it's a
stop.
little to the left.
The rules of the street have no place in space.
There
There are no streets in space.
Where we're going, we don't need streets. You look out of the space window and you see
It's like a window, but space.
Yeah, you see a spacecraft in space in front of you, and it's
a lot of space.
As you're watching this ship that looks kind of like yours, but it's a lot more elongated, and there's like engines at the back, like big bulbous round engines,
Classic.
and a big long
My God.
ship. It's a D-class ship.
It's ridiculous.
It's a D-class ship.
Nerd officer,
Can I scan it, Captain?
I give you permission to scan the
Classic
ship.
nerd officer.
All right, you scan it. Are you trying to look for life forms aboard or something like that?
I'm trying to see what's wrong with the ship.
What's wrong with the ship? Gotcha.
Yeah. I
What,
don't-
It's
what, are
not
you,
working.
what are you doing to do so?
I press Q because that's the scan.
Q
I
to-
was paying
Q to
attention
scan.
during the tutorial and it said Q is
It's
scan.
Q to scan.
So I press Q.
You press Q to scan. Let's see if the scan is successful. I believe this is going to be your mental stats. This is not to do with laboratory-related things.
Okay.
So
What am I
3
aiming
dice,
for?
and it's an easy challenge.
So 3?
So 3s
Oh,
or more.
fucking lots.
You did.
All
You
of it.
nailed
Two
it
fives
with
and a
2
three.
5s and a 3.
What's up?
It's because I paid attention and pressed Q.
Okay, nerd.
You
fuck.
see this?
Okay, nerd.
You see this? This laser beam shoot out and scan the ship like a printer, like a
Which
scanner.
also makes a farting sound.
It's a mod that was installed on the game.
Yeah,
It just turns
no,
all
And I'm
sound
just sitting there going, like the mod. I downloaded it. It's pretty funny.
Nerd officer Adam, what information do you have to stardate us with?
I think Robert is going to tell us.
I am indeed. You see that there is one life form aboard the ship.
Open a line of communication.
And okay, yeah, fine. What you were doing was more important than my scan, but sure. I'll open a line of communication.
And finish what you're saying.
Fine, and then
Open line of communication, I say, hold for a second. I put them on hold, and then I go, Robert, if you could finish what you're
the line of communication starts, it just goes
Okay, now finish what you're saying.
as it's ringing in the background. Robert says, it seems like this ship is temporally displaced. And as you're watching, the ship elongates as if the shaft of the ship seems to be like engorging, and then just it shifts forward to a place it wasn't before, and then it starts to elongate, and then shifts back to where it was. It seems like there's
The motion? Is it back on?
it's doing like a forward and backward motion.
Okay.
Is there like a
time and
black
space.
hole next to it? That's like,
There is actually. Now that you've mentioned it, there is a rip in time
an
space.
explosion at the
it's
tip
trying
of
to
the
go
tip of the ship.
into the rip. Like,
Yeah.
There's a fighting to try and get out of the rip. Like you're trying to get out of the black
I'm
hole.
staring at it uncomfortably, and then I just sit down.
It seems this decal
sorry
ship is.
to any children or parents watching with children.
They don't know.
Who,
It's just talking about shit.
It's just a ship
It's
in
just
the
a-
black hole.
what-
no, like it's the horror of the ship that's
Yeah,
breaking
yeah.
apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like there's a life form on there that needs to be saved.
My man.
There is a single life form on board. It is caught in a time warp, paradoxy, space-time jargon. You
It
need
appears to be caught in a paradoxal space-time thing.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
at this moment. Hello,
I've got the captain for you.
the captain. Who?
Captain's log.
Am I? Who am
Over and
I?
out.
Oh, did you just hang up? Okay, wait. I dialed them back. I dialed them back.
Sorry.
I dialed them back. Sorry. Hello. I've got it back.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry
tickled
about
you,
that. This is Alan from what's the name of our ship? The rope.
Never named it.
Never named it. From the ship. If you look at your window, you can see a ship.
From the Sun Federation.
The Rota Prize.
The road prize. Write that down. We should have a little. Actually, hold for a second. We should have a little quick chat about that.
I'm not
the
okay
Rota
with
Prize.
I'm not okay with Rota Prize.
Yeah, I don't think I like Rota Prize.
The Mabinium Falcon.
How about the
I'm the helmsman.
Relinium Falcon? I command it. It is.
I'm the helmsman.
no,
I've been inside her. It. Mabinium Falcon.
Ship tech.
The Starship Enterprise.
Enterprise is much better.
Enterprise is pretty good,
The
but
Starship
it
Enterprise.
doesn't.
I don't want to have
as the commander, it is the Rolinium Falcon. Locked in, moving on.
I'm going to call it the Starship Enterprise.
I'm sorry. Is this still? Are you still?
Sorry. We're figuring something out.
That's right.
Sorry, we're figuring something out. Hang on. So what am I saying?
The Mabinium Falcon. The Mabinium Falcon.
As your captain.
Starship Enterprise.
Who's your captain?
You sir.
The Rolinium Falcon.
I just run up and grab the microphone. It's the Starship Enterprise. It's the Starship Enterprise.
While he was talking.
You didn't push a button. There's no button there.
because
He just commanded Robert to mute it.
while they're all fighting, I listened to the tutorial and I remember there was a little text box that you can just literally type it in. So I just go.
So I run over and
I
go,
just, no, you're over there fighting. So I just go, Adam's cool ship.
My
enter.
Bentley tense is dangling.
Adam's cool ship is the name.
spiders.
So they're all
Stop
arguing.
turning everything into bed.
They're still arguing, and
So
I'm
as
just
you
going,
as you're telling this
Adam's
person on
cool
the
The
other
Rolinium
end,
Falcon.
you find yourself saying, "Oh, we're on board Adam's cool ship," and then you're like,
We're on board. This is Alan.
What
We're
what?
aboard Adam's cool ship. Wait.
What?
I don't.
and
then I look at a monitor and
I'm over at like a little console. I was like, oh, sit in the.
Adam's cool ship.
I would have
That's it.
I would have taken
That's it.
anything over this.
The
Anything.
lamest.
That's the lamest name ever.
It's
You're getting a
literally
you're
the
getting a
lamest
message
name
Adam's cool
ever.
ship.
Even just Adam's ship.
Okay, everyone,
would
shut
have
up!
been
Shut
better.
up! Shush! Click. God damn.
Adam,
Hold on,
you're getting a pay.
shush.
When we're out of this game, you're getting a pay cut.
I'm sorry. Usually when I'm playing a game,
Guys, hello. I'm sorry. It says Alan from Adam's cool ship.
Ah, it's so lame.
Dog.
Yeah. So sorry. What seems to be the problem?
we
Also, I love that it's like a clip-on. Like,
Yeah.
And then I go back to this pose.
Yeah, go.
weird that you. I mean, that's of all of the names that I've heard from you guys over over the months, or however long it's been. Well, just come on over then if you can do it.
I don't know how we can board you. You're hello?
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, do you have any suggestions on how we can board you? You're thrusting back
who
and
is
forth. This Alan from Adam's Cool Ship.
Adam's Cool.
I just
That's a
spoke
weird
to you.
name for it.
Yeah, okay.
Of all the names you guys have had over the months, this is a weird
Oh
one.
no, Alan, I think he's stuck in poorly, so you can only talk to him for a few moments.
I missed that.
Also,
Hello?
just quickly, you keep saying months.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello?
Can you... Alan Adam's Cool Ship.
What?
You say what you said before.
What I said before? I've not talked to you
Okay,
before.
I see what's going on here.
Oh, no.
Okay, I hang up because there's no point.
There we go. We got there in the end. They picked up on what I was putting down.
Captain's meeting. I command a meeting, a crew meeting.
We're all on the bridge already.
Captain's log. We need
You
to
don't have
change
to
the
do
name.
captain's log every time.
We need to change the name of the ship.
Agreed.
I'm
I'm
afraid the name is locked in once the tutorial's
Sake.
sorry, I didn't realize. I thought
Literally anything
I
would have
thought,
been good in
I
there.
thought it was just going to be on my one, and when I usually play games,
God.
it's just like.
What disciplinary
that's
action would you
cool
like to take, Cap?
I would like
I get a like a cat of nine
Shing,
tails.
wait a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Who's
I'll fucking whip him.
9 lashings
9 lashing.
as the captain.
Okay.
I'm afraid that PvP is turned off.
I've
this game.
been. Okay, I don't know.
Damn it!
I refuse to call ship.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I thought it would just
the
be.
ACS.
I thought it would
be
just-
With the ACS, I like that. I can roll with that.
It's locked in. It's like we can't.
The ship
Yeah,
out of
that
the
is
window is still thrusting back and forth through time. What would you like to do to try and board the ship?
How do we board that ship?
We need to board the ship.
I asked you first. How do we
I find a door. I'm like, maybe if I just open this.
Okay. First
Maybe
off,
not.
science nerd officer.
Guys,
Nerd officer.
Nerd officer Adam.
I just thought that maybe if we caused a quantum overdrive in our
In layman's terms,
our
God damn it.
maybe it would change our polarity in time, and we could
You're
sync up with
such
him.
a nerd.
Maybe if
By
we
God, you're right. We should teleport onto the ship.
and
to the teleporters.
It would allow us to if we changed it, then the polarity of time would allow us to
To the teleporters.
Yeah.
Wonderful. This is definitely nerd science stuff, so you get your bonus science die. Also, this is mental stuff, I imagine. So this is, however, a difficult one. Let's see. The challenge I'm going to set is difficult, which is challenge rating 5.
I didn't get one.
Did you get any 4s?
No.
No. All right.
I got a 3.
So that is
Good,
considered
one job.
That is considered a huge failure.
Oh no.
A huge failure.
Yes, a huge failure, which means
So you could say Adam is a huge failure.
I'm sorry, but we're all on Adam's cool shit.
which means that Adam, as
That's
you are
double failure.
as you are trying to reverse polarity of the time continuum in a personal bubble around you and your ship, something was wrong with your experiment and you find yourself in a bit of a time warp. You take 1 point of damage. So how damage works, since this is the first one, you get 3 damages. On your 3rd damage, once you take your 3rd damage, you are dead.
Oh Jesus.
Once you are dead for the rest of that scene. When the next scene starts, all damage is reset and all lives and everybody dead comes back to life. You have 3 lives.
Okay.
Once
Right.
you've used your 3rd life, you are out of the game forever unless you've found extra lives along the way.
There it is.
Video gamey.
Oh,
So, so you have 1 of 3 damages currently from that failure, and the ship has not synced up time-wise. You're gonna have to come up with some other way of getting aboard this ship.
to the teleporters.
Okay, let's try that.
All right, so you're going to the teleporters. You have no engineer to work this, so Robert is going to do it for
I
you.
want to see what really quick. I just want to what I want to do here is that to get the helmsman into a spacesuit and push him out into space and just try and sink and grab onto the
I
ship.
also want to do this.
All right, let's do it.
So what's the?
You can do it.
Okay, I command you to tell us the plan.
So what? Okay, so I'm assuming there are there are space suits aboard this ship. We get the helmsman into
Where
one
I'm
of the
going,
space
I
suits.
don't need spacesuits.
You definitely.
I think you do.
Oh,
it.
you might- might
Just
do
so
that.
you do, you definitely need.
And we just try and time. Is there a pattern? Is there a certain
Yeah,
time?
it's-
So we can time it. We can sync it up to when we can figure out the pattern and then launch Ben at the right time and then try
It's
and
one of
get
those
it to-
little mini games.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
like it's going.
Do the spacesuits have little...
So he floats over as the ship's going, and then what's going to happen?
And then he's going to reach the ship, grab hold of it, and open the airlock and
Will
get in
eventually
that
take
way.
3 damage, die, and reset.
I love it.
All right. So this is the plan. This is the next plan.
Genius. By God, you're a genius.
The next plan is, this is definitely physical. You are going to be physically getting into a suit and physically trying to grab onto the outside of the ship. You're set up. This is nothing to do with helm, so you do not get your bonus dice.
What are you talking about?
This whole time I've been like, because you're the helmsman, it has nothing to do with it. Okay, carry on.
What are you talking about? I'm clearly wearing a f***ing helmet.
All right, this is going to be 3 dice, and this is going to be...
Dice.
Nope, it's going to be 3 dice, and it's going to be a... I'm going to say...
Okay, we're in the airlock on the other side.
I'm going to say difficult. You need a 5 or more to succeed.
Okay, can you hear us? Can you hear us before you proceed? That's fine. It's all good. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you give him the plan?
I didn't relate the plan.
And I'm just like, it's kind of like when you're a
was so
kid.
keen to do
when
it,
you're
but
a
he
kid on a pool, you're like holding it and got your feet ready to like push off as hard as you can. I'm like,
Can you hear? Wait. Okay, so you can't hear us. Captain, he can't hear us.
The ship's that way.
It's all good. Okay, well,
yeah, leave it all in fucking done. Oh, I got a 4.
All right, so 4 is a near miss, which means that you... which means
space and still not a good
when
thing.
you are trying a challenge and you get 1 number below the number you're going for, you will still take a damage, but you will succeed. So it's a mixed success.
Boom!
So you succeed at what you were trying to do, but you take a damage in the process.
Classic sci-fi scene where you like now skirting along the edge of the outside of the spaceship trying to crash onto something.
It's time warps. You miss the ship, and then it time warps into you. And then you scan along the side, cartwheeling down. You manage to grab a hold.
Ben, how are you? How are you doing?
You find a.
yeah, we didn't fix the problem.
Ben, talk to me, Ben.
You find a big red handle like a fire emergency fire alarm.
So while he does that, shall we use the
And
teleporter?
it says it's.
Captain Stark, Ben, talk to me.
You pull on the handle.
God damn it.
The airlock opens onto this ship. You get aboard. And the airlock closes behind you, and then because there is the introduction
Do these doors make farting sounds as well, or are they like
it's a different ship.
These are different. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
They all make the section noise.
All right, so you
And then some doors got.
This is quest 1. You get aboard the ship, and because of the introduction of a foreign body that's from a different time, science jargon happens, and the ship temporarily stops its pulsating.
Right. I go, right, time to start pushing some buttons.
Okay, we need to teleport. Because we can't communicate. We need to teleport over there.
You can, the ship has now stopped. You can actually physically dock.
we can physically dock.
So you have no helmsman to actually navigate the ship to the dock now.
Get Ben back here, Captain.
Captain Ben, return to the ship. We've got other plans.
I think
Robert.
There's an auto park feature. I think.
Robert says I can park it for you, and we'll navigate the ship next to the other.
Ben's coming back to us now, and we just pass.
Captain Slav, first officer Ellen, are we parking? Are we?
Your ship will dock with the other ship.
Yeah.
And
it'll make it so farting when the airlock it'll be a farting.
Shut the f up!
What end do we park at?
You park alongside the shaft of the other ship.
It's not at the. So we don't
dock
park
into
here.
You don't dock.
Dock like that.
It's not literally not docking. It's not.
Docking. Thank you. Right, you all make your way aboard this other ship.
Good. This is going good.
Good work. As you're all in the airlock with Ben waiting for the airlock to close behind, then the airlock to the main body of this ship opens and standing on the other side, you meet yourselves.
Oh.
Ben.
What?
Ben looks to have 1 damage.
But Captain, they said there was only 1 life form on board.
Rowan
What's happening?
Seems to have 1 damage. Adam has 2 damage, and Alan is undamaged. Rowan speaks first. Stop! Listen very closely to the exact words we are using. Adam speaks next. When you leave this ship, you need to repeat this exactly to your past selves. Ben speaks next. If you don't say it exactly, you will get stuck in a time loop. Alan speaks last. Banana, penguin, tiddlywink in upside down happiness.
One more time.
They then move past you in the airlock, and the airlock closes. And then
You mean?
No, this one goes. This one goes.
A little bit disappointed.
This one goes.
Did you guys really quick? Banana, penguin, tiddlywink, something.
I
Did you catch?
think I got the words exactly
I
right.
got my words.
Can you repeat the line? Or is it nope? Can you repeat
We
the
got
line?
one take it.
One tape.
Good luck.
Don't
Banana,
fuck it up.
penguin, tiddlywink, something.
Upside
okay,
down?
this is
Wasn't there something upside down? Pretty sure there's upside down. Just
I think do a mental check to try and remember.
Can I do a mental check to try and
you
remember?
can. It's nothing to do with first officer, so you don't get your bonus dice.
Okay.
So it's just 3 dice. It is just happened. I'm going to put it at a challenging, so you need a 4.
Yeah, 4, 5.
4. All right. Banana, penguin, tiddlywink in upside down happiness. As you have made your way onto the ship, you can now scan for the life form aboard. It doesn't take you very long to
Sorry.
find.
So are these clones of us just still standing there in front
No,
of us?
they've left. They
Did they get onto our ship? Or
They
what?
seemed to get onto your ship. They
then
were
leave.
on the ship. They were your future selves.
Timey-wimey.
So,
They also-
can you just explain that moment again? We opened a door, we saw ourselves right
They
in
were
front
there.
of us.
They said stop before you say anything. They said stop and blah blah blah. Everything they said. Then they walked past you. You realised that they had a woman with them. They all walked onto your ship, and the doors closed behind them. And
Does
now
the
you are
air, does the
aboard
air
this
get
ship.
cold as this woman walks past us?
No.
Look.
Okay. No, fine.
That's what
No,
usually
that-
happens
gotcha.
when a
That
woman
was
walks
weird.
past.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Did you guys? I feel like we should all. We all
that-
remembered what they
so-
said. I feel like that's the thing.
I wrote down.
I wrote down.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was
That was-
odd.
That was odd, Captain.
Oh, thing's been pretty odd though, hasn't it?
That was a bit weird.
I think it's just like the
Who was the woman?
The
Who was the woman?
I don't know, but the time vortex I think was causing.
Time wobbly.
Okay, so are we just gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so have they and they've now taken our ship?
Well, they're on the ship.
If
They're
I
on
know
our-
anything about time, that's probably our future selves.
Yeah,
In
I'm-
fact,
well,
they
I'm-
actually specifically said that they're our
Oh,
future
you're such
selves.
a nerd.
Shush.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So it doesn't take you long to scan the ship. You find the one life form aboard is down in the engine room. You can head there.
Let's
Alright.
hit there.
As you get there, you find an attractive space woman and sole survivor of this ship. She turns and sees you arrive and says, "Hey, let's see if you're any better than the last 100 or so attempts. I'm Rory. I'm an engineer. I've been stuck on this ship alone for, well, it's kind of pointless to put a time on it, considering. Feels like months. Our expedition was moving along just fine, but we came across a wormhole or some sort of space-time disturbance. I think it was caused by the arrival of a new galactic emperor. It's said that they arrived from a whole other universe, which has kind of screwed things up. Anyway, don't forget to check the crew quarters for loot. I'm going to stay right here until I know that you're worth wasting my time on this time round."
So I know that this is apparently old news for you, but you're saying it to us for the first time. So could you say it with a bit more respect and a little bit less kind of boredom? Because this is our first interaction with you.
Right.
You know how when
Okay,
you play a
yeah,
game for
that's
the first
fair,
time,
that's
you
fair.
kind of want it to be like.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
exciting?
fair.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God you're here. I'm
Thank you,
Rory.
thank
I've
you.
been trapped on the ship for months at a time.
Yeah.
I've been rescued, almost rescued anyway, a few times by you and others. But but hopefully, I've got a lot of high hopes for this time around.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was a little bit better, Captain. But
Yeah.
Is this woman that we're looking at the same one that we saw walk past us earlier? Good.
There it is. So we know
Rory.
we succeed, so why even fucking try?
So let's.
Let's go and get loot from the quarters.
Sure.
All right, you head to the crew quarters. You will start searching around the place where people sleep, obviously, in the crew quarters. You will find two things. One, in a cabinet, a space cabinet, you find
It's like a cabinet, but space.
you find an extra life. Who wants to take it?
I'll take that.
I'll.
Who is the first to take it?
There we go.
There it is. You wrote it on this thing. You found an extra life.
That's how. I mean, that's how I did it with the ship. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
The
Bullshit.
As the commander.
He drew a circle. We can't. It's done.
the second
done.
thing you find. Who wants to take that?
What is it?
You find a small time rodent which attacks you.
Oh.
So
Shame.
I will,
Shame.
I will, as it sort of looks like a giant rat, but it's kind of glitching through time. It is going to attack you. How are you going to defend yourself?
I'm gonna strength, man.
Strength! All right, so strength,
Oh, yeah.
it's nothing to do with commanding, so it is 3 dice, and it is relatively easy. So you need a 3. Ooh,
What's up?
6, 5,
Every
3,
single
all
one of them.
successes. You splat this time rat, but you do know that it's probably going to come back if you're not out of the crew quarters soon.
Okay.
You loot the rest of the crew quarters, you find equipment that you could use, but you
Generic
don't need
equipment.
Generic equipment that you can use if you need to, but we don't need to go
I'm
into
going to write down
specifics.
generic equipment.
Generic equipment. Okay.
I have.
So
Is
basically
our
it's a-
goal here to try and find the Scottish person and the?
You need to
It was
save
Rory, the lady.
You need to rescue Rory.
Right.
So, and what does rescue mean?
Wouldn't
Can
you be
we
looking for a Scottish? You mean the Scottish one?
She was I didn't know she was Scottish.
okay, to rescue her, do we just take it back to the
I think we
the
just
ship?
go back and take it back to the ship.
So does it take it back to the ship?
So hi, you're
Hey,
saved.
We're
You're
gonna save
saved.
you. Yeah, come with us. Let's
Come with us.
Hey, Alan.
Say so.
Yeah, Alan and Ron. There's a sparking wire over here really quick. I was just wondering if you guys could touch it for me.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
so you're saved. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Alright then.
What are you
that's
trying to
quite,
do?
Quite
I
personally.
just noticed that
Yeah, can we have a
Sorry,
quick
yeah,
chat about
sorry.
fucking suspicious old Adam over here?
As first science officer, I just need to say I noticed when we came onto the ship that you guys were damaged. Well, our future versions of ourselves were damaged, and we won't be able to leave the ship until you guys are damaged, I assume.
Quiet. Shut the fuck up.
And actually, I had
Agreed.
Adam,
and
when we get out of
outrageous.
here, you're getting a massive
And
pay cut.
actually-
Shut the shit.
and
I
actually-
don't get damaged.
and
so
actually-
Let's we're quiet. Shut up.
actually,
Shut
I
up.
was
We're
too
going.
damaged.
Quiet. Shut up.
Adam,
stop talking.
Stop talking. So we're going. Well, let's
Hey,
leave.
yeah.
you do need to damage. Oh,
If you
okay.
say so, and she.
But I
grabs
was
her
too
things
damaged, so I need to be damaged
sets off
as well.
walking after
Oh, fucking all of this.
But they,
And we're walking. And we're leaving.
we're leaving.
And we're leaving with the
dear.
person.
you. We walk up to the airlock, and you press the button, and you see yourselves there,
Say your line.
relatively undamaged.
Listen very closely to the exact words we are saying.
And I mean, I could say my line, but with because you're not damaged.
The time is not
What have you done,
as it
Adam?
was.
What have you
the
done,
paradox, The paradox is not the same as it was in the first time around, and so you find yourselves thrust back onto your ship in the on the boarding dock, heading onto the ship.
Ben, put on a spacesuit and launch yourself up.
Come on, Adam.
Was
it
you're on,
something you were gonna
you're
tell us?
boarded.
I did tell you guys.
When?
I said it.
Oh,
I
stop
said-
telling
I
us
said
stuff,
we
Be
did
man.
more
it.
assertive when you try to tell us things.
I'm
The
sorry.
door opens. Rowan, your future self stands there with 1 damage. Stop! Listen very closely. No, he's not Bodger. He's not Scottish. So listen very closely to the exact words we're using. Adam speaks next. When you leave this ship, you need to repeat this exactly to your past selves. Ben speaks next. If you don't say it exactly, you'll get stuck in a time loop. Alan speaks last. Banana, penguin, tiddlywink in upside down happiness. Then they walk past you with Rory, and they get on the ship, and they leave.
Just to clarify, you also said in the last round, so I had 2 damage, 1 damage.
Yep, Adam
No-
seems
no
to be
damage.
2 damaged, Rowan seems to be 1 damaged, and Ben is 1 damaged.
And 0 damage.
And I'm
okay,
0,
brilliant. Okay. Hey, so I
You also
literally...
lost the life that you found before,
Oh yeah,
because you
because
did not complete the time loop.
Oh yeah. Oh, I rush off and get the. I rush
You
off.
immediately set
Yeah,
off running.
I command you to stop.
You get to the crew quarters.
you to
I run
stop.
up, you get to
I
the crew
command you to
quarters.
stop.
Wait. Easy roll with your mental stats to see if you can remember the layout of this ship that you're on. See if
Okay.
you remember which cabinet, because you looted a few of them.
I'll take when you get it. I'll take
4.
it.
4 is a success. You get to the cabinet, you open it up, you find an extra life in there.
And you don't know about it. You haven't remembered.
So
So
we just saw him run off.
Have we lost all memory?
No,
I've also run off
remember
with
the
him.
Previous time loop.
I've also
yeah.
run off with him, and I get the rat, and I
You-
just go...
Get to the rat. It starts to
And
attack
it
you.
eats your entire face and you die.
All right, so this is
I'll
going to be a
have their life.
social roll. You're going to
command
try
you
and
to
I get rid of my
animal
life when I
handling
go to
essentially,
roll.
which is social life. Social life. What, did you?
I was until I'm the first. I'm the first. It was just
You're getting a pay rise when we get out here.
All right.
You're getting a pay cut.
2 social dice. This is nothing to do with laboratory, so this is just 2 dice.
And 1 and 3.
A 1 and a 3. This was going to be a difficult, a challenging rather, which was a 4.
Good, because I want to hurt
which
myself.
is which is a 4, which is a mixed success. You befriend the rat, but at the cost of 1 damage.
Oh, is it a
So if
pit?
he's trying to damage himself but he fails, does he?
Well, no,
He's trying to
I guess
befriend
it's
the
part
rat
of the
and
game.
pull
What's the
Love
quote that you got? So I've got listen.
When you leave the ship, you need to repeat this exactly to your past selves.
And what's your one?
If you don't say it exactly, you'll get stuck in a time loop. Say that.
The text
Do I
is
have
actually
a,
telling us
do
to
I have
be
a temporal
have to
rat
be
friend
injured.
now?
You do have a
no.
temporal rat friend.
Well, yeah.
Was it the
You can
woman
write
that
on
said
your,
that?
No, it was just the god told us how much damage they were taking. So we would have seen
You
that
saw
they were
it.
a little bit damaged.
You saw
and
it on
just
them,
had
and
We would
because
have
it's a
seen
video
it
game.
in their video game
Yeah.
stats. And
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. But, okay. And there was no
Okay.
instructions that told us that.
Ro-
It was just-
Just
Rowan,
you saw that
there's a
on-
little sparking wire over here. I think you can probably fix it. Can you please fix this?
Yeah, man, you'd be great at fixing
I'm
that.
not, Adam. You think I'm stupid?
How much
I'm
damage does he need?
One.
Okay, I punch him in the face.
Yeah.
There's no PvP, otherwise I would have
PvP is
punched
turned
him.
off in this game.
I would have punched
I grab
him.
your rat and I throw it at him.
Right.
What if we trip him up so it's the floor hitting
No,
and
Adam.
hurting him and
Anyway,
not us?
everyone,
Yeah.
we're leaving. We've got the
What
woman.
if I stab him with a
You haven't got
knife?
the
Then
woman.
it's not
You
me,
haven't
it's
got
That's
the
the
knife.
Where's
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's go get Rory
Let's
from
make
the-
that. Let's go find Rory and get out of here.
Okay, let's
You
go
need
find
to
Rory.
take some damage.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
Oh my god.
No, I don't. I'm
So,
not,
okay,
I'm
we
not
need to
taking
figure out.
voluntary
We need to
damage.
figure out how we're going to hurt him without, because he's not going to do it himself. How much damage is it?
Just one.
He's
Just
just
one.
one.
Let's
I
go.
try and punch him again.
And let's go.
I throw a rubbish bin at him.
I command us to get Rory and go, and let's go.
Yeah, go do that.
You
turn
head
around.
into the engine room.
Rory's an NPC. Maybe she can hurt him.
You,
Yeah,
you head into
Maybe
the
she can
engine
do some
room and you see
emotional
this
damage.
attractive woman turn around.
What's
oh,
up?
You're here again.
And I just go up to Rory and I whisper in her, can you punch Ryan in the face, please?
We'll protect you.
Which one? This one?
The
commander, yeah, yeah.
punch the
We'll
captain.
protect you, it's
He's-
fine.
He said,
Oh, actually, no. He's gonna.
Why?
He'll get real pissed off.
he,
and kill.
I don't
he
care.
said that your Scottish accent wasn't very good.
Punch him in the face.
Only just heard me. He's
Punch
not
him in
said
the
anything of
face.
the sort. He just walked in.
Let's
Stop,
go.
stop
Let's
asking so
leave.
many
We're gonna
questions
leave
and
the
punch
ship
him in
now.
the face.
We're going to leave the ship now. Let's go.
Make a persuasion check, which is going to be your social skill. It's nothing to do with being a helm, which is
he-
one.
he said-
Rory
What
is,
if I'm wearing a helmet when
Rory,
I do it?
no. Let me set the DC first. Rory has been stuck on this. It's basically Groundhog Day, where he just feels like consequence-free and he can kill people and
He?
steal.
Isn't it a woman?
In Groundhog Day?
No.
Like in
Rory.
Groundhog Day, when he
Ah,
can feel
right, right,
consequence-free
right,
because he can do everything. She's in a similar situation where nothing matters to her because she's repeated this millions of times. So it's not a hard thing to persuade her to do. You need a 3.
Two.
So you will take a damage.
Oh, no.
If you can basically push it. When it's a near miss, you can either just fail, which results in a damage, thinking about it,
Oh no.
Yeah.
or you can succeed but also take a damage.
Oh no, Ben.
So,
We're gonna need to go to the med bay and heal you or something.
yeah. So I succeed.
Okay, you succeed in getting her to punch
Yeah.
Rowan in the face. She
Yeah.
turns around. You need
Sorry,
to
so
roll
how much
this-
damage were you supposed to
in
take?
a game like
Only
this,
one,
the DM is
unfortunately.
not rolling
So
anything.
give me
It's all on you
Yeah.
guys. So you're going to be rolling to
got
counter
fine.
this.
Strength.
Strength
baby.
to fight back.
Physical.
All right.
I'm going to punch this. Yeah.
Yeah. This, I,
Okay,
let's
let's
go.
try and attack me.
You need it's an easy. She's not a fighter. She's an engineer. So you need a 3 or more.
Great.
There is a 1, a 1, and a 4. 4 is a success.
Okay.
You avoid the punch as she
I'm
tries
like,
to hit you.
whoa.
She, you pop her
God
on the
damn it,
face.
Rory!
And now she has a
good
black
head
eye
count.
that she didn't have in the first time. Luke.
Sake.
what happened? Sorry, what?
Have you met her for your second damage?
What happened?
The damage comes about from you. She's like, all right, poof, and she punches you in the face, and then she walks over to try and punch him. And
Ow! What the? Ow! Rory.
so you've got black eye. She's got black eye. Neither of you had that in the first time, Luke.
I walk over to the door and just hit the button.
Yeah. I just open the airlock and we go
Just a
sucked out.
moment. Sam walks back. You're back in the
Oh,
thing.
God, Adam.
No, okay.
I run to
you
the
still
thing
have
and get
damage.
it. Yeah.
What?
You still have 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm going to look for a med bay.
You run into the lives, or you run into the med bay. You lost that life, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
I
run off
that's
again
a life.
and
Oh, is the airlock a life?
No,
No, because
you
we're
lost the life that
resetting.
you found.
Oh,
he gave you.
so.
Yeah. Sweet.
I run off
So
again to
I
find the
look
life.
for like a med bay or something.
I follow you to
The
the
med
med
bay.
bay because I feel like you're gonna
I
need
command
help.
it.
You
find it and I give it to
you
Ron.
two find a med bay. Which one have you found the life?
I found it, but I gave it back to him.
So
command
you've now got a false
Yeah.
life.
It's certainly turning into a time loop.
Okay. Crew meeting. This
Yeah,
is
let's all
shit.
fire.
Hang on, I'm in a med bay.
The
Shut
two
up.
of us are doing
You're in
med
med
bay.
bay. All right, so you're going to try and there's no medical officer here, obviously, and you've not got the AI either, so it's on you two to do. Neither of you are a medic, so you're not going to get a medic dice. Which one of you is rolling?
I'm very good friends with the med person on the ship. Well, no, we don't even have a med.
That's
person.
great.
Yeah, no.
You're good friends with them.
Yeah, but
Adam's role playing now.
yeah, all right. I think I know how to do it because I'm sciencey and nerdy.
All right.
I mean,
So
he's got
the reason I gave you 5 dice, even though the maximum that you can roll is 3 plus 1 for your bonus, is that you can also take the help action to if two people are doing the same thing, you can take you can give that other person a bonus dice. So you are going to use which stats? Which do you think? Mental stats to try and work out.
I'm looking at the the mid-base screen.
Chloroform, is that what I need? So you're using your mental
looking
stats
at the
to try
mid-base
and
screen, which is
work
pretty
out
a lot of similar
how to make
things.
the
While he's doing that, I'm
bioscanner
pointing at a
work.
mid kit, just going, do you think it's...
It's got the universal plus from the first
It's
aid.
an item I can pick up. It says med kit.
All right, so you're going to help.
You helped me! Yay!
So this is going to be 3 from your your mental stat, and then 1 from his help dice. So you're rolling 4. Wait, I'm going to set the thing here. It's relatively easy to fix, so 3 you need.
4,
All right.
5.
Nice. 4, 5, 5, 1.
So I'll use the med kit thing.
You succeed in navigating the window, and it says where it's like a map of the ship, and you zoom in, and you what's this symbol? And you look at the key, and it's like medkits are found in. You're like, oh, there's a medkit found in this location, and then you're like, Ben, there should be a medkit, and you turn around and he's bandaging himself up. You can remove 1 damage. 1 success, 1 damage.
I wish there was PvP. I want to punch Ron.
I feel like we need to start exploring
Punch
the
him, but I can't.
I feel like we need to start exploring the logic of this. Like if I just pick up a trash can and throw it at the back of Ron's head, right?
Good try.
Let's try it.
Guys, listen.
So I sneak around behind Ron, pick up a trash
You
can.
pick up a trash can, you throw it, it bounces off him, but causes no damage because of no PvP.
Listen, guys, you're all
use
being
a
emotional.
projectile
We need to
weapon.
get the woman, Rory, and get off the ship.
And while you're saying this, just random trash can. Boom.
Right, Rory.
Didn't work
Rowan,
out.
Rowan,
Okay, Rowan.
Set up like
Listen to me.
if you set up more and
stuck in
more
it.
middle ground stuff, like one of those Rube Goldberg machines where you do a thing that then triggers another thing to trigger, and then that hits it. Maybe.
Yeah.
But like that was a
Rowan,
direct.
we need you
through
to
it
take
and it
some
hits
damage because we're stuck in a time loop.
That's absurd.
Of course it's absurd. The whole fucking thing's
Yeah.
absurd. You remember what happened last time when we tried to do it and it didn't work and we got zipped back to the beginning? Do you
Yeah, that
remember
was
that?
just because of we've got to try it a couple more times and then it'll work.
Oh my god.
Okay, we can't leave here
This
until
is
Ron.
exactly why I gave
We
you
can't
all
leave
separate
here
amounts of damage.
until Ron takes damage.
Yeah.
Let's collectively go away and have a think about Ron's over there.
Okay, let's do that.
Commander stuff.
We start walking away and then I surprise attack him in the nuts. Damn, it didn't work. It's like a Ken doll down there.
You're being ridiculous.
What if I get a glass, like what's the floor made of?
Lava? Is it lava?
Space floor.
But space floor. So if I
metal, probably.
So if I tip a liquid on it, it would be slippery.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
And I've got this banana peel from earlier.
Well, exactly. So we get the banana
General
peel.
equipment.
Yeah,
General equipment.
You,
the banana
you,
peel
you
behind
search the
them.
crew quarters till you find a banana.
Okay. You sneak behind. I'll distract Ron. And you set it behind him. Okay.
And I'm just doing a little
Use-
dance.
What if we do that trick where I just like crouch behind him? And then he'd turn and he'll
No,
trip
because
over.
interacting with you will be PvP.
Yeah.
But he'll trip over and smack his
No,
head
no,
on something.
PvP. Said you are the cause of it. We need to put you need to be a degree of separation between us. So
So
we'll
you're just casually eating a banana and just,
Yeah.
it's not
Use
me.
banana with floor.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Rowan, come over here.
What's going
There's
on?
some gold over here, Rowan.
There's another life as
what?
well.
There's
Gold and
right.
another life.
Yeah?
Sprint! You gotta sprint as fast as you can before someone else gets it. Alan's trying to get it.
I'm gonna get it.
I want it. Hang on.
This
No,
is
it's mine. I command you to give it to me. Give it.
Run! This is going to be. Let's see. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. This is to do with physical dexterity and avoiding slipping over on this thing. So it is going to be your physical dice. This is the opposite of their help action they're trying to hinder. So I'm going to say that their help action, their anti-help, is going to remove one of your dice. So it's going to be 2. And because bananas, we all know, are very, very slippery.
So slippery.
So slippery. This is going to be a challenge 4.
Give me the gold. Give me the gold. Give me the gold. Give me the gold. Whoa! What was it? Whoa! Okay,
slip, but
sweet.
you
Where's the
did-
gold? Where's the gold? Where's the gold?
It's actually back over that side. You've got
I'm gonna get it. Yes, I take off.
Make me a physical check to not slip on the banana skin
No,
as you run
don't.
past it.
Okay, wait.
No,
So 2.
because if you take damage,
But I
I
know where
did.
the banana is. I planted it. 5.
You succeed. You also see,
Whoa!
but not,
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
You bloody get back here. You, that's my gold. You whoa. Someone clean that up.
God damn it. Okay,
I turn around and I try and get
check. Have you got a banana on your general equipment?
Of course I do.
Okay, great.
Put
You
down
put
more
another
bananas.
one.
While we're down there, put down more bananas.
Okay.
Several bananas. That
Several
raises the
bananas.
difficulty to a 5 now as you're chasing out.
Where's this?
Actually, sorry, we were wrong. It's actually over here. I'm gonna grab it.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm beating you.
I need a physical from you.
I let him beat me. I let him go.
You just stop it.
I beat you.
I slow down a little bit. No, that's not wrong.
Success!
Whoa.
This is
Where's that guy?
Okay, when he comes back, I go, Ron, the gold all along was my temporal rat friend. You should try say hi to
It's
him.
in his mouth.
Oh, was it?
But be social with
this
him.
is a
We're lucky
social
Rowan's
roll.
so dumb.
This is a social roll, and the DC is
It
going to
should
be
be really easy to damage him, actually.
It's going to be a 4.
Thank you.
Temporal rat bites you and
Christ.
then blinks back into your arm. You take 1 point of damage.
And then Rory's with us already.
No, you haven't met Rory on this time.
Oh, fucking hell. We're running towards... No, I don't run because I don't want to trip.
Yeah.
I walk very carefully around the bananas and
Okay,
go
you make
get
it to
Rory.
engineering.
I'm so tempted to just sprint through the bananas, but I don't.
Wait, I'm
got
coming
the
after
extra
you.
life?
The
You got
3
the extra
bananas.
life?
I'm coming after you. Where are you going?
Watch out, bro! There's bananas on the floor!
All right, so
I help.
it's now, he's taking the help
I
action.
help. He's
succeeds. All right, that's very quick thinking. You make it to the engineering room.
Someone
We
clean up
arrived
this.
just disheveled and wild-eyed.
Sorry, I command someone to clean up this
This
bananas.
is on quest 1. You make it to engineering. Rory turns. She says, "You guys again."
I think
Let's
we
see
can.
if
I
you're
think we
worth
can
my time
save
this
you.
time.
I think we can save you, Rory.
Oh, you know my name.
Yeah,
Oh, you've
we've been here
through
before.
this before.
We've been
Okay.
here
Was
before.
Rory damaged when we were walking past?
No.
Rory, do you have a med kit or anything?
No,
No.
There's a med
No,
bit.
shut up.
I now that we've got Rory, press the button for our ship.
You walk with Rory through the ship, past the med bay, to the airlock. The airlock opens. You see a very startled-looking U4 on the other side.
Hang on.
He says, "Hang on." The time warp is.
What are you doing? What are
You
you
said,
doing?
"Hang on," which wasn't the correct
Hang
word.
on.
No, it's too late.
You find yourself in the airlock without Rory.
Okay, everyone, carefully, very carefully. Let's walk down
doors-
to Rory.
Let's go to
The door
Rory.
opens and you hear Rowan speaks
What
first.
happened?
Rowan,
What happened?
The future Rowan says, "Stop! Listen very closely to the exact words we're using.
Listen.
When you leave this ship, you need to repeat this exactly to your past selves. If you don't say it exactly, you will get stuck in a time loop. Banana, penguin, tiddlywink in upside down happiness.
Okay, we
then
all
they
walk
walk
very
past-
carefully.
Guys,
Let's go.
listen to me. I figured it out.
We've already figured it out.
Listen very carefully.
Rowan, tell us what you figured out.
I figured out.
Tell us what you figured out.
We all need to be the exact same amount of damage
Yes.
that they were.
We
Okay?
do.
That's
You
why
lost-
he's the
You lost the
commander.
extra fourth life.
And then
We all listen. Adam, listen. I think I figured it out.
Okay, go.
We all need to be the exact amount. Say the exact same word that they were saying.
Oh, okay.
But importantly, we need to be the exact same amount of damage that they were.
I
figured it out.
Well, when we actually happen to now be the exact same damage, we should be very
Let's
careful.
carefully go to Rory.
And go Rory and get Rory.
Let's go and get Rory. We go get Rory.
You go get Rory. Oh, you guys.
quickly
Thanks
run
for,
away.
you're
thanks
an
for
extra
figuring it out, Ron.
Add an extra life.
Thank you for figuring it out, Ron.
See if you're any better than the 100 times that you've tried before. There's not really 4 of you.
Are we not reset damage, reset like when we're back on the ship? Or,
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then I come back and I'm like, sweet.
And we've got Rory.
Got Rory.
We've got Rory. Okay,
Alright,
let's
go. You walk to the engine.
Stop! Listen very closely to the exact words we are using.
When you leave this ship, you need to repeat this exactly to your past selves.
If you don't say it exactly, you'll get stuck in a time loop.
Banana, penguin, tiddlywink, and upside down happiness.
The others seem completely confused and they walk past you and
we
you walk into
past
the
them.
airlock.
Rory follow.
Rory walks in. The airlock closes. The airlock. The other.
It's good to be home. Good to be home.
The airlock closes and yours opens. You make it onto your ship, and Rory looks around. Well, This is the first time it's actually worked.
Yay!
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
A little window appears in the air.
I figured it out.
Complete. Well done.
Yeah, it's a solitaire. Yeah.
This animation is going on for a long time.
Robert speaks up. It seems you found a suitable engineer. Captain Rowan, there is a mission for you in your quarters.
Of course there is. Everyone,
I guess
Captain's log.
I'll head to engineering, I suppose. Thank you for that.
Lovely to have you on the team, Rory.
She heads off towards engineering. You've got an engineer now. You head to the captain's quarters.
Captain's log.
You open it with a captain's log.
What I imagine is there's literally...
Captain's log.
Should have thought about this.
Well, I imagine in your quarters there is literally just like a fallen tree, like a log. And it's the captain's log.
The captain's log.
That's what I sleep on. Captain's log.
Continue.
The window opens up. That same admiral pipes up.
Captain Rowan. Top-notch work, sir.
I figured it out.
Top-notch work, sir.
I figured it out.
Rory is one of the best engineers in the fleet. Good news that she's alive. Came about all of her other crew. Would you mind popping over to Yeltra 34 and letting the families of the rest of the crew know about what happened to them? We would send a hologram, but the communication satellite network seems to be down.
Sorry, was that Yeltra 32?
Yeltra 34.
Yeltra...
I just want you all to be visualizing this. Whenever this person talks, for some reason I'm imagining a cartoon walrus talking. That's
Very
it.
much.
I want you all to be...
And what's the mission, sorry, Admiral?
You've got to pop over to Yeltra 4, let the families of the rest of the crew of the D-class ship know what happened to them.
You say 34
Their communication seems to be down. 34.
Notify families.
The screen goes black. The white writing comes up. Quest 2, escort mission.
Aww.
Captain's log. Crew meeting.
Where?
Ron, what? Ron, are you saying something? We can't hear it when you...
Captain's log. Crew meeting.
It's just a dictaphone.
You're like talking and just recording.
Do you guys not have one of these? Beep, beep, and then you can talk to anyone?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can do that.
This is
Rowan.
This is a new scene, so all damage is reset.
Oh, there you go.
Anybody dead comes back to life.
Did.
Commander requested on the bridge. Commander requested on the bridge.
Oh yeah, you're waiting for it.
Whoa.
It's like it's just behind me.
Captain's log over now. Coming through to the bridge. We will convene.
Commander, confirming we cannot hear you. I imagine you're talking on the captain's log. We cannot hear you if you're talking on the captain's log.
Confirmed. Confirmed. Is this? Sorry, captain's log. Captain's log confirmed. Meeting on bridge.
Just losing his mind. Captain's log confirmed. Captain's log.
I hope they got through. Okay, I'm coming to the bridge one more another.
I'm pretty sure he's saying he's coming, but he's.
I walk in and pretend to make little adjustments to his badge. I go, just so you know, now you can do your captain's log into this little thing on your shirt. This little, you double tap it and you could do your captain's log in there now.
You don't need this pencil.
No. So you don't need the pencil.
He's just been talking into a pencil.
and then because I'm the science officer, I have a spare one, and I go, oh, great, and also this will help your captain's log in the pencil, and I literally attach one of those to his pencil.
Great.
It's like
You figured it out. I don't know whether that was going to work.
Yeah.
You figured it out. Captain's log.
And now we can all
That's going to be really annoying, actually.
Can everyone meet in the main place?
You're on the bridge.
We asked you to come.
Meeting in the main place.
We're already here, Captain.
Right. I have got word through from High Command. We must go to a place and tell people a thing.
Where is this place, Captain? I'll set a course immediately.
I wasn't listening.
It's in Yeltra 34.
How do you know that?
Because
comes up in the quest window.
comes up in the quest log.
I was the only one who paid attention during the tutorial where it told you like how to open your inventory and how to check your journal.
If you press J, press J, and the journal comes up.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so we're going to Yeltra 34.
We're going to Yeltra
Helm,
34.
you need to plot a course.
Helming.
Relatively easy to do. This is going to be a mental stat as you helm yourself into the ship. And Robert goes, I've been missing you.
What's up?
I was craving you. Three dice, please, and it is relatively easy. 3 on one of the dice. It's 2 6s and a 2. Who is this? Who's this guy?
Can you do that though when we play D&D?
No, I can't. That's the thing.
I'm gonna have to homebrew Ben's specific version of D&D, so only roll sixes, only roll d6s rather than any d20s.
Exactly.
I also realised halfway into this, we had no compulsion to sit in this particular formation.
I raised it earlier.
Should have sat in a different formation.
Yeah,
Mix it up.
It would have made everyone.
I raised it earlier, and
Everybody
Alan and I
met with
kind of decided that would fuck
Jake
with
Terra-
things.
They'd fuck with us. They'd fuck with the audience. They would like. I think it would fuck with you.
Alright.
Nothing would go well.
It would have been terrible.
You successfully set a course to Yeltra 34.
Robert, I am inside you. Set a course.
There you are. A course is set. Rory tinkers with the engines to double time to Yeltra 34.
I've also just noticed Yeltra backwards is Artley.
Hartley. Yeltra with an H on the
Oh,
end.
the Yeltra with an H on the
I
end.
was trying to work that out before. I was like,
Hartley.
what? Surely that's something
Hartley!
backwards.
This is my name!
I got that. I got that.
Robert is like
I've noticed
Robert,
a
and
theme
Hartley
of things backwards.
is my name backwards. Right. Robert Hartley GM. On all
Foreshadowing.
of the platforms. So you arrive at Yeltra 34. Once you arrive, you see out of your space window that the satellite network is down for good reason. Because settled into a geostationary orbit above the planet, disrupting all of the other satellites, is a huge hostile enemy ship. Rory recognizes it, who is now on the bridge with you.
It's Rory.
She's standing there with
standing
her
there like
hands
that.
behind her back. Yeah. That's
I'm the only one like this.
that's that new Galactic Emperor that I was talking about. That's the sigil of Nerk, and this is the symbol you
What's
see.
Nerk backwards?
Nerk.
Oh no. Symbol of Nerk.
It's a new Galactic Emperor. She's right. she's new Galactic Emperor. She's the evil reigning monarch. I don't know what to do. And then
What are your orders, Captain?
you see the ship seems to have noticed you on their scans, and they're getting into an attack position.
We're being scanned, sir.
What are your orders, Captain?
I command us to notify the families that they died.
I feel like we need to deal with the immediate threat.
big f***ing ship.
Look at the objectives. Notify. I command us to notify
And
families.
I look at the objectives to see if it's got anything about Narak.
It does not. It does not have anything.
I
about
command
it.
us to notify the
I don't
families
Perhaps
that they
take
died.
evasive maneuvers, Captain.
Is it not? It's
I'd
not a
want-
mission.
Our mission doesn't say to do anything about Narak.
I'm
It
pretty
says
sure
no to-
survive should be part of
The ship fires, hits you. You all take a damage.
Yep. Do you wonder why? Do you wonder why?
This must be a side quest then, because it's not on our main quest.
I feel like sometimes
Wait,
missions have
also, the
steps.
ship took damage.
Thank you.
Attack!
Seems we
Return
are-
fire!
Return fire. Helmsman, return fire.
The helmsman is not. Oh god, it's really distracting. The helmsman is not the one to do this. The security officer. will
Security
be.
officer. We don't have a
We
security
don't have a
officer.
security officer. I'm doing this. So
Robert.
command.
Robert,
commands.
open fire.
All right. Because you do not have a security officer, you're going to be taking the role of this for him. But because you are not security officer specifically, and you're doing somebody else's job, this is going to be a -1 dice to it. So you are doing what? Your social, I think, giving
Oh, also I have
orders?
0 dice.
So you will. So you can go to a minimum of 1, thankfully. So you will have 1, and this is a relatively easy thing. So you need a 3 or more to succeed.
One, nice.
1.
Right.
1 is
Who
an
are you,
absolute
me?
So
failure.
how does it fail though? Because I say, Robert, open fire, and you just say no.
It says, I don't take commands from you.
Oh, okay, very
I'm
good.
a strong,
Come on.
independent AI system. I
That's
don't
right,
need no
I'm
man.
rubbing
Can I-
Robert's shoulders
no,
from
yeah,
inside.
I don't
yeah.
need no man. That's how it
That's right.
fails.
So maybe
He's
I-
distracted because
Ben,
Helmsman's
stop
inside.
rubbing the AI's shoulders. He's
What
a
are the
focus.
shoulders? Where are the shoulders?
I'm
Because
inside
that
of
is-
him.
Because that is a failure, you take 1 more damage.
Ow, that's... Ow.
Hey, I think you're commanding Robert, but you're also trying to access security at the same time, and you're kind of overriding your own commands.
Rowan, maybe you should make a command that we open up a channel to talk to Narak.
I think I approve this idea.
Good
getting
idea,
ready.
Rowan. Good idea.
Good idea, Ron.
Thank you.
idea,
You
Rowan.
figured me out. Thank you. You know what? I've had a good idea. We should open up commands to talk to the ship.
Very good.
I command it.
Very good.
All right, you open a communications channel to Nerk. As it opens, and then it ends, and then
Did you just get it? We all got it earlier and didn't say anything.
I did.
and submarine means submarine. The person the voice on the other end says, "Yes,
Let me get the captain.
yes. Let me speak to your captain."
Who is this?
This is Empress Neck. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to Manager Rowan.
I'm speaking to the manager.
The Commander Rowan.
Excellent. There you are. I've been waiting for you.
Have you just?
Most people here have taken to calling me Empress Neck. But you and I are on a first name basis. You can call me Karen.
Did we hear that, or is that all just? Did we hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's broadcast into the bridge, and as it does
I come out of Robert.
I prefer it when you come in. As the screen appears, and you see before you Karen.
Sir,
She looks at the bridge and says, "So you also got sucked into this game, did you? This stupid game of my son." Oh, hello, Ben.
Mom, it's not stupid.
It's a stupid game, and I was cleaning your room, and I touched this stupid machine, and I got sucked in. And now I've been sucked in this stupid machine for God knows how long now.
Oh, Mom, you're such a dick.
I asked to speak to the manager, and then I asked to speak to his manager and her manager, and all the way up until there was no one more to speak to. And then I invented a new position for myself above all of them.
Oh, Mom, you're so
And then the camera zooms out of her head, and you see that she is wearing a gold shirt. And she says, "You see, you have no power in this game.
No.
I realized how to get more power than ever before."
Hey, Ben, can you ask your mum to stop, please?
No, she won't listen to me. She's such a bitch.
Hang on. What?
What? It's my mum.
I always knew. I thought I knew.
What?
I knew.
My
I
mum.
felt it. I felt it.
Bow down to me or die.
We will.
Mom, don't ask my friends to bow down to you.
The-
It's weird.
The guns have now triggered
Hang
into
on,
position.
Karen. Before you fire.
Customer Ben, we're not friends. At best, we're acquaintances.
But he said he loves you.
I just walk into a corner and cry.
Yeah, like, you guys had like a real moment going. That was like you undid all of that.
Hang on, Karen.
Any last words?
I've beaten you once. I can beat you again. I've beaten you twice, in fact.
That was before I had this. She gestures down. Now I have super managerial position,
My God.
and I have an entire army at my disposal. Fire!
Panic stations!
take-
Panic stations!
You all take one more damage.
I'm
Unfortunately, with the rocking of the ship,
I'm
the
out of
first
my.
officer goes down.
I'm
dead.
down.
Oh,
As
no.
his body.
Oh no.
I loot his body.
Disappears. His body, you find.
I immediately loot
You
his
find
body.
nothing
Ben,
because you only found general equipment on the
return-
loop before.
You find the banana. I
ended
still
up
have. I
leaving.
do have a banana.
Sweet.
Return fire, God damn it!
All right, you return fire. You are giving commands to Robert. This is going to be a social roll for you. You are -1 because you're not security officer, so minimum of 1.
I can help out. I know that if we use the special phaser cannons, it'll damage her ship.
You're taking the help action, but because of your -1 from security, it takes you down
Science
to
phaser
1.
cannons.
So you're rolling 1 die.
Oh, I still just won.
Because you were on
Oh,
0.
yeah, 0.
Minus,
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
and then you took them up to 1.
That's right.
Okay, you roll net with a 3 target.
Beep.
4 it is. Man, Rowan rolls well.
I
Doesn't matter the game,
do
does
that.
it? Doesn't
It's
matter the
kind of
game, it
absurd.
seems.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to invent a TTRPG where you have to roll low to succeed, and then
Yeah.
we'll see if he
Yeah,
still
yeah.
rolls low,
Then it'll be
whether
my
he's just
time to
rolling high or
shine.
whether he's rolling well. Anyway, you return fire, and with that success, you manage to disrupt them for long enough for you to get away. If Helms can get a course out of here.
All right.
Oh God, no, it's not the time. It feels so wrong. Feels so wrong.
Mom,
It's so right to be doing this at the wrong time.
Go away.
Mum, I'm having special time with Robert.
First, I want to ask Science Officer, Nerd Officer Adam.
Roll me a
Give me
mental plus
a
Helms,
system
so
check. Do we
3.
have any chance of beating this ship, or do we need to escape? Give me a rundown.
I'll quickly do I'll use my smarts to do a scan.
All right. This is more of a security officer thing than a laboratory thing, so I won't give you a laboratory thing. It's not exactly telling the security officer to do anything, though, so I won't give you the -1. So this is going to be just straight mental.
What
And
am
it's
I
going to
rolling?
be a difficulty 4 because they've got shields up.
4, 3.
3, so you can take a damage to push it.
So we need to find
You
out
would
if it's
You would
worth.
success, and then you take the damage. So you succeed on the task, and then you take the damage.
I love how so you just go.
So you would
I
succeed
thought
and then
too
die.
hard.
Yeah. Dead. And I'm gonna die.
You just
too.
see his blood.
I'm gonna think so hard about this. I'm gonna die.
You're gonna take it. You can put yourself. You're
So,
gonna succeed.
no. There's a scene where like I'm in your arms.
Yeah.
And
Tell
I'm
me,
go-
what's the? Have we got a chance at beating, or do we do it run away?
There's all these like blood vessels
Just,
in your
just a
your
question,
forehead.
dude.
Right, I know it so much about Karen.
And what's the answer? What's the answer?
I
Do we
think
stay or run?
The answer from your scan is that you theoretically could defeat her right now in this moment, but very unlikely.
I don't think we can defeat her right now, but if we get away, maybe we will be able to.
So it's just you two now.
Just them two on the ship, and the other ship, the enemy ship, is firing up. You need to succeed on a helm.
I command us to
get away.
get the fuck out of here.
Mental check, and then +1 from helm.
Right.
And it's a 3 because you just any route out of here.
Robert, any route is a good route.
I love a good route.
I know you do, baby.
Robert plots a helm course for you, and then Rory just boots it.
And our two lifeless boys against the back wall there.
They're just there forever now.
Yeah.
The course that you take has you basically slammed straight into a planet. You crash land into a planet.
Oh shit.
It is a habitable and habited planet. So you will, it's cutscene essentially. You land down, crash land on this planet. It is a new scene, so you two wake up in Bay. All damage is reset if you took any.
I go to my dead body and loot my generic equipment and my temporal right friend.
So are we now down alive?
Yes, you
You
are
and
now
I
down
are,
alive.
yeah.
You are now down alive. Yes.
That's the rubber.
Oh, sorry.
Then you can have it next.
When was the last use the rubber?
Oh god.
American audiences wouldn't get that, would they?
So
Do they say eraser?
Is it eraser?
and for them a rubber is
Rubber,
something
they'd say.
very different.
But we call this a rubber as well.
We call it a rubber.
Yeah, so there you go, something you might not know about us.
I
know
haven't
why?
actually called it a rubber in so long.
Do you know why? It's because it is made.
Made of
It's
rubber.
rubber. Or, to give it its full term, a rubber Johnny. You ever get that one? Is that a New Zealand thing, or is that just British?
That's
British.
that's
A rubber Johnny is what they used to be called back home, and I had a friend growing up called Johnny, and it was the height of hilarity
I bet it
when
was.
you're like 6 or 7 years old
Yeah.
to go, can I borrow your rubber Johnny?
So these are
that sounds
called
pretty
rubber
good, though.
Johnnies.
No, those are erasers or rubbers.
Right, and the other ones are rubber Johnnies. Yeah, that makes
Condoms
sense.
are rubber Johnnies.
Yeah, classic. Fucking classic.
Classic lol. There is so much childish humor in this.
Oh my
particular
God.
This has
one
been
episode.
out of control.
It's
This
so
has
out of
been
control, I love it.
particularly out of control.
All right, so to ingratiate yourself with the natives here and not make them think that you're an alien species trying to invade,
We attack.
you go, you attack them.
We must show force to create peace.
You're going to have to make a social roll to persuade them that you come in peace, as it were.
take care of that.
No,
With a
who's
social
I'll take
one,
care
a
of this.
social
Is
one,
it
and a
you?
social one.
So,
I've got 2. Oh, you guys
You're
all
the
have
only
one.
one with a 2.
You're
Everybody else
only
has one.
social.
Ben has already
You're the most ironically the most social.
set a DC though.
I got this.
But you roll. God damn it, Ben!
What has he done?
I head into the...
Too late. I've run up and I've done a thing.
What
did you do?
What did you
I
do?
ran up and I went, ah!
Did you like just do that in the helm?
Yep. No, I did that
We're outside.
to the people.
You didn't say you went outside though.
Yeah.
So I mentioned you need a social roll to do this, and you had a 1, you had a 1, you had a 1, and you had a 2, and I was like, oh, you've got the best, and then he picked up 1 dice and rolled it. So he's done a social roll. I didn't set the DC, so now I can just choose whether that's a success or not with a 3.
Great.
Let me think. You're on an island. You're on a crash land on an island on this planet. The natives just saw you crash land, so you're not super hostile looking. I would have set it at a 4.
Great.
So that is a near miss, meaning you will take a damage but succeed. So you convince them, hey. So you run up to them. We're not a threat. We're not a threat.
We're not a 3! We're not a 3!
They throw.
I'm
they
Here's
throw
my friendly
spear-
chainsaw!
I'm happy for him to yell, and then I follow up.
Yeah, they throw a spear at you just out of instinct or something, and you
deflect it.
you get stabbed. Nope.
I did get stabbed in the head. I go,
You almost backhanded me. Just like,
You get stabbed, but then you follow him
I
up.
follow up hopefully.
This is it because it's a near miss. He took a damage but succeeded.
Okay,
he
so
has
I follow up
convinced
going, he's panicking because we just crash landed.
him.
And then I use my little handheld communicator that I definitely have that goes back to the lab. And I
Oh, thank goodness! We thought you were some sort
science
of
things. I don't need a roll. Great, I science.
We thought you were because I just don't want to do the gibbly language. for
I
the-
actually speak that language, but that's fine.
Okay, Rob, do you want to speak to the
Don't. Just give
Make
me
a
the-
social roll.
Okay, here we go.
DC 5.
Oh, fucking hell.
There's a near
We
miss.
succeed.
So you
Hurt yourself.
you accidentally insult them by just like.
Yeah.
One of them just headbutts you, and then
Let's use
and
this
then
thing.
somebody and then your translator says, "Oh, he was using a different dialect. I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were speaking to us in a different
That's fine.
dialect."
You insulted his mum. That's why he punished
Well, yeah, but I said it's
Yes, in our dialect that means something very offensive.
right.
you insulted his mum.
But I see that you have
Do
come
you have
in
any
peace.
healing leaves or salves?
Leaves. We don't know what status
Heal over time. It's fine. We unfortunately are using a lot of our healing products to heal us against the attacks from the Nora beast.
The Nora beast.
Nora beast.
Nora beasts, yes, in the caves nearby. If you could help us with the Nora beasts,
Sure.
maybe
How
we
do you
can help
spell
you fix
Nora?
your ship. Nora.
You take damage again.
You just roll. Stop rolling until I've set the DCs for things.
I mean, he definitely failed.
Definitely failed with a 1.
So take damage.
Unless
Whatever
it was
you were rolling, I didn't even
really
set-
easy.
Not only did this time I not set a DC, I didn't even set a challenge yet.
I'm just practicing my rolls,
I've noticed
bro.
that Ron
I'm just
and I are
doing
doing
forward
the same
rolls in
thing
the
every time
background.
as writing it backwards. Immediately as you say what the thing is, we both write it
Yeah, I do
backwards.
that
You know what my
in
middle name
brain.
is?
Aaron.
Yeah.
But that's why I asked how you spell it. But you don't spell it with one A, do you? What, is your middle name genuinely one A?
Yep.
Well, it's not Aaron.
Like
that's
Elvis Aaron Presley. Was one name.
Aaron. I'm
was-
still calling you Aaron.
I was named after Elvis Aaron Presley.
Okay, well, so your parents named you incorrectly, spelled your name
And-
wrong.
And they
What
fucked it up
is-
because they didn't put Elvis at the start.
I know, right? Robert Elvis Aaron Presley Hartley. His
Yeah,
version of it.
exactly.
Now listen, natives. We need to get out of here.
That's definitely how you address people of
With a social one, yeah.
Oh god.
makes sense. We can help you fix your ship, but you need to help us with our problem first.
Agreed.
We're trying to get away from the evil Empress Narek. I'm not sure if you've heard of her.
Yes, she is very demanding.
You can tell me about it.
Oh, you know
Clean
her.
your room.
You know her.
Oh yeah.
Yes, she has.
I feel like
she
there's
has
something
been
we should
here
get out
for
of
a
this.
while, and has.
Like, what's her weakness? Like, what are you
Being a bitch.
been a bitch?
Being a stupid
That's
bitch.
her biggest strength and her biggest weakness. Being a bitch.
So you need to. So you need to help them. with,
She's so
help do you,
lame.
what help do you need, Nora?
Wait,
no, we need to defeat the Nora.
need to defeat the Nora
they're-
beasts in the
they're
caves
something
nearby.
What is the name of your
Yeah.
tribe of people?
Definitely named them. The name of this tribe, which I
It's
will,
luckily
which I will
natives.
get to at the end of this. It's not
You
offensive
are
at all.
It's not offensive at all. We're called the natives.
Are they,
Well,
are
the
they,
team.
are they the Trebor?
They're the Trebor.
Oh,
They're the
that-
Trebor clan.
Trebor clan.
Treebor.
All right. You meet the Trebor clan, just without the A, because it's Robert backwards.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. The jokes, they just keep on coming.
Just keep going. This is the level of the jokes. So you're gonna help them with defeating the Nora beasts that have been hounding them?
I command us to help.
Can you guys fix our ship while we defeat the Nora
Yes, we
beast?
will fix your ship. We are much better engineers than we are fighters.
Love that you asked them, do you have leaves to heal us with? And now they're repairing our ship.
Repairing the
Yeah, I was
spaceship.
gonna say that's so
We have
presumptuous.
spaceships.
Like,
We have
natives, do you have leaves or
be-
perhaps
to
some
be fair, I did
roots I
say
can
through
chew
a
on? And they're like, we've got these med guns that we'll fix you with immediately.
To be fair, I did say threw a javelin at you, which would have indicated.
yeah.
It
would have
looks like
indicated
they're a
tribal.
Class 1 society, Ron, which you obviously as the captain you know.
Oh,
what
you're
Class
such a
society is.
nerd.
Nerd stuff.
You
I
know
like
what a
it.
Class 1 society is, right?
Yeah.
Because you're the commander, so you're...
Oh, yeah.
But I think he wants you to still, maybe just say it for yourself.
But for just
Obviously,
testing it.
obviously, a Class 1 society is a society that's already developed space travel.
Yeah.
'cause-
Exactly.
yeah.
So-
And that they've met another advanced
And
society.
a class 3 society would be, so,
Class 3 is
It's just as a reference.
taken command over the galaxy.
Yeah.
The resources of the solar system.
The higher you go, the higher the number, the more civilized.
The more civilization.
We got it. You know.
Higher number,
human
more
beings,
civilization.
Human beings are currently a class 0 society because we're disjointed on the planet Earth.
I also
If we get to be a civilization that is basically one unit on Earth and we're actually working together.
Sometime soon, I'm sure.
If we harness it's basically to do with how much resources you're harnessing. If you harness all of the resources of Earth, then you become class 1. If you basically create one of those heliospheres, Dyson spheres, one of those Dyson spheres, and you harness the resources of the solar system that you belong
Dyson
to,
sphere which vacuums the energy out of the sun.
But yeah.
that is a class 2 society. Class 3 is like
I have one of those
expand
at home.
further than your solar system into the galaxy, and you've that sort of thing.
We could, I mean, if they're just repairing the ship, well, we could just go off and hide and wait for them to finish. And then
Come back and go, totally fixed it.
You
Totally
can if you
fixed
want.
it.
You can if you want.
Well, I mean. Should we just hang out?
should we just, like hide behind this rock?
Okay, we're gonna go defeat the Nora Beast
You
now.
all start to defeat the Nora Beast, and Rowan just hangs out playing Clash of Clans instead. Call back to an episode, one of the early episodes.
What about Pokemon Go?
Pokemon Go.
Flappy Bird. I've done a few little bit.
You do use the same jokes a lot,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
I
yeah.
noticed last
What?
night when I was
No,
binging.
Rob,
when I was
don't
binging all of the board series for jokes, I was like, "That's the same joke
They're
again."
all completely unique
That's
and
the same
original.
joke
Shut
again.
up, Rob.
What's
That's
that?
the
Shut
same
up,
joke.
Rob.
That's the
going
same
on?
joke
What are you talking
again.
about?
Shut up,
That's
Rob.
the same Reddit joke. That's the
Shut
same.
up.
Nobody games on a
Hey,
Mac
that's
joke.
a sequel,
That's
so
the-
that's
Shut
justified.
up, man. Every time I come in with a unique problem and situation,
And we
have to
solve it in a completely unique way.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
going on? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
All right. So, are you going to
I
defeat
think
the Nora
let's
Beast
defeat
or
the Nora
hide?
Beast.
Let's
Until they
defeat the
finish the
Nora
thing.
Beast.
You
Yeah.
can
Defeat
do
the
it.
Nora
I'm
Beast.
fine. All right. You're gonna go defeat the Nora Beast. How are you gonna do it? You're gonna find the cave.
All right,
Well, they
team.
can probably tell you where the cave
We
is.
need to make
You get
some
to the cave.
spears.
We have guns.
Listen, I'm the captain. God damn it, we need to make some spears.
You take a spear and the rest of us have guns.
I'm fashioning a spear.
Because I'm sciencey, I make a special science gun.
Okay.
All right, you make a special
and
science gun. Let's see if you
And I
can
make
do
a
this. It'll
helm
give you
gun.
bonuses. Your mental stats to try and come up with how to use phasers or something to
Yep.
make it work.
This is literally
You're
me just
making it in
the
the-
gun that I have already. I'm just flicking from phase to
Science.
kill.
You just duct tape a
So
bottle
let's
on the
see,
front.
3 mental. You go back to the
Phase
laboratory and
kill,
make it in
from
there.
stun to kill.
Yes.
I think, yeah, I'll allow it. Laboratory add, but you're trying to make something that's more security officer's domain, so I'm going to put it at a challenge 5.
Got 5.
Ew.
You got a 5. You succeed.
You should see Eden going.
Click. You take the safety off.
Yeah, that's
Space
all I
safety?
did. I just go from stun to kill.
And then you went, science.
All right. You
And then
scienced
guys,
your,
I made us all
you
guns.
scienced your gun, but because you succeeded, your gun will be will have bonuses that we'll get back to.
Bonus gun.
I'm making a spear.
Yeah, well,
You're
he's
making-
committed to the spear.
you're
So we've
making
got.
a spear?
Well,
Maybe a-
I take Ron's
maybe a
gun. I'm
physical
dual
check.
wielding guns.
Physical 3.
Oh.
Yep, easy enough done. 642. You make a very sharp spear that is usable as a weapon, a melee
And
weapon.
I make a helm.
You're gonna make a helmet.
Yeah.
You just take the helm from the helm and just
Yeah.
I think,
Well, no, it's not
it's not connected anymore.
you just tear Cerebro off.
I feel like we're not going to
Put a
need to fix
helmet
that
on.
later.
Shut up.
You've
That
got
could be a real problem.
Gives me armor. Shut up.
You do have.
Don't worry, because while we're away,
They'll fix it. They'll be like, oh, they're missing a helm. No wonder they
The
crashed.
trade war people are going to go, oh, fuck, I guess we'll put a new helm in here. Jesus Christ.
These people are very handy.
They might install a new AI. Who knows?
Oh, interesting. I see. I'll take the hint. There's a little one, Robert. Anymore.
Something else for you.
All right.
You're going to miss Robo when she's gone.
Classic.
Well, you've got a helmet. You've got a
I've
spear.
got a
You've
helmet,
got a
which
space
has
gun. Are you
got
doing anything
armor and
preparation-wise?
Space lasers on it.
William, what's your weapon?
I got given a gun by science.
Yeah, I
And
also
he's using
got-
your gun, so he's dual
I'm
wielding.
He
actually
scienced his
dual
own gun,
wielding
so he's
I-
got his special gun.
I-
You can have a gun from the security
I take
office.
a gun from the security office.
Just a regular gun, no extra preparations or anything?
No, I'm a classic.
Paint
Regular
a
gun.
red
All right.
stripe on it.
Pin a red stripe on my face.
I tie a rope. I make a rope.
Make?
and I
okay.
tie
With the
a
6 from before, I'll allow it.
So I tie a
We've got
rope
an entire
to the
spaceship
back
full
of
of
the
stuff
spear,
in his
so I
life.
can
He's
throw
literally got
my
an
spear,
atomic rearranger, which is definitely
throw
not
my spear
replicated.
because I'm so and then go pull it back.
And as you
Captain
do- and you just-
America.
Captain
You just,
America,
yeah, I was
yeah.
going to say, you just miss having a returning hammer.
Yeah.
Captain America.
All right.
By the time you've done that, we've fired off like 300 rounds.
With your open spear.
Trust me, the
Your
spear is going to
special
save
science
the
gun
day.
Alright.
with your helmet.
And I've got
your
one of
gun.
those cool like half visor that just shows all the like
What information are you seeing that's helping?
just fucking heaps. It's kind of distracting.
If you just wanted to rip the helm off, I would allow it. If you want a special like Dragon Ball Z power generator thing, then I'll have you roll for it. Do you want bonuses?
I want it.
You want bonuses? All right, mental. It's just gonna be straight
I
mental.
take the auto turrets from our ship as well, like in Aliens. I take auto turrets.
Yeah.
They're on my back so I can mount those at the front of the cave, or wherever they are.
I'll get to that then.
Awesome.
2 for mental. You're doing some tech stuff that's really out of the realms of helmsman entirely.
It's a helmet,
I'm
mate.
gonna say this is a challenge 5.
It's a helmet. It's right in the helm's.
Ooh, that is a near
Double-
miss.
a double
so as
four.
you are, that is a near miss. So you'll take 1 damage from tinkering with this thing. You get
You're
a few
almost dead.
electrical
But I've got a
shots and
sweet
things.
thing.
But you do have a sweet thing.
And what is that? It's giving you no, and I feel like you're
It's-
gonna.
it gives me scans,
it'll
man.
Give information and scans and things about the Nora beast.
All right. Chicken
you were gonna
comms.
take an auto
Chicken
turret.
comms. You're on chicken comms. Can you hear me?
Captain's log.
Well, you're standing right there, so yeah, I can hear you.
Chicken comms.
Captain's log.
Can
Can you hear
you?
me through the comms? I'll just
Can
take
you
a
hear
step
me?
back.
Take a step back. I'm gonna whisper.
A whisper. If you do this, everybody knows that
Chicken
they
co-
can't hear
Chicken
you.
comms.
Beep.
Chicken
Another
comms.
callback.
Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you, Ron.
Oh, okay.
You said you were taking some turrets.
I'm taking some turrets.
All right, so you're going to go to the security office. You're going to try and you don't have a security officer to tell you how these turrets work, so you're trying to manually work
but
out how to do them. So this is going to be a mental stat.
I've done
3.
it. Okay.
3, but you're stealing from the security. So am I going to reduce a die for this? No, I'll just make it a challenge 5.
6.
6, you succeed. You manage to work out how you find the manual for how to work one of these auto turrets. You now have an auto turret with you for the fight.
One auto turret. All right.
You find the caves, or they point in the direction of the caves, and you start heading into the caves.
I've got a cool.
Your cool head thing, one of the first things it does is it's got a torch on it. You can light up, illuminate the cave. With
Helmsman, can you
What's
scan?
up now?
Can you scan the surrounding area using that thing?
Are you just making that noise? You're the one making that noise.
Helmsman, are there any
You see,
science officer?
see-
Are there any life forms nearby?
And I pull out my little life form scanner,
Yep.
which I have.
Good
He
questions.
has one
Good
in his-
questions. I command you to keep asking
you-
good questions.
you find that there are 3 life forms in there as father, mother, and baby. They're basically the 3 bears. And they're in this cave, and as you scan them, you can see that they're coming towards you. You can see that they're hulking, they're large, they've got like horns that come down and frame their face. They're bipedal for the most part, kind of like yetis. They're definitely not wampas. And they're about to attack. What do you guys do?
My God,
porridge.
Yetis.
Has anyone got any porridge?
Yeah, porridge.
Porridge!
We need a hot porridge, a cold porridge, and a warm porridge.
I feel like that was just an example. Like it wasn't necessarily.
Listen to me. He said the 3 beers was something he said in somewhere there.
I quickly make science up a little camping pot.
Yes.
And make
Science
What the fuck are you talking about?
Science up a
command,
camping pot.
Ben, use your social skills. Distract them. Science officer.
I need
make
to
some
make
porridge.
warm, hot, and cold
Looking
porridge.
sexy.
How about I use my physical skills to run away from them?
Yeah, distract them.
Or
Okay.
attack them.
Porridge.
Are you going to run away with your physical skills?
Well, he told me to distract them.
Okay, so you're going to
But I feel
distract
like
them
that's
with
not a
physical.
distraction. I feel like that's you just running
I'm
away.
like,
like,
over here, over here.
He's going to try to
I'm
make
so
himself look-
tasty.
Yeah.
So
run.
I imagine this cave is quite like it's a one straight
Yeah,
hallway.
so you gotta
So what do
pass
you
them and
do,
keep
sir?
going down.
Are you running the
Runs away
opposite
from
direction
them,
or
and they
towards them?
They run up there.
I don't know, man.
Run towards them.
Let's see
and
what
then
he
dodge.
does. All right. So first things first, you're
Okay,
going to try and
I
distract
run
them.
towards them and I like dodge and duck and dive.
dodging and
so
ducking
they're
and
like,
diving and
I'm
dipping.
buying you time.
Dodging. All right.
And my special thing gives me like, I can read what they're about to do. So it
All right.
gives me a moment of...
Yes, it does. So it would be a challenge 5 because of your special helmet. It's giving you scans of their bodies and which muscles are going at which points to give you a brief insight. So I'm going to drop it to a challenge 4.
What are we doing? Are we? You're kind of fighting. You're kind of fighting.
You're making porridge. Well, with my science mentalness, I realize that
Science mentalness.
I realize that they're angry because they don't have the porridge that they want.
So I guess what I'm doing is I'm just going to wait because we're kind of trying 2 things here. I'm just going to wait to see what happens with Ben.
I'm
and then
giving him
gonna-
time so he can make porridge.
Make the
Porridge
porridge.
takes a moment.
Okay, so I just kind of stand there like
Go.
that.
6, 3, 4. That is a success. You are ducking, diving, dipping, dodging. You are getting them fully distracted, which is going to give you the help action on this thing. I'm afraid it is not going to be your mental.
What's it going to be?
This is essentially you having one of the atomic, what did I call them before? That's definitely not a replicator. Atomic rearrangers. You have like a portable one, and you're trying to make it bigger. You're trying to make it able to actually make decent.
3 porridges.
Yeah, 3 porridges. So this is physically just
Make
fixing
the
this
first
thing
porridge.
up.
Oh, that's too hot.
Yeah, you're fixing the first thing up. So you've got physical, but you've got the help action.
Will you turn it down? You're like,
The
that's ice
DC
cold.
of this.
We want to play this exactly like
The
that.
DC is 4.
And I make
You got a
porridge.
4 and a 2.
And I
You
specifically
successfully-
make a warm porridge, a hot porridge, and a cold porridge.
Perfect. All right, that is going to start to appease them. What are you guys doing?
I guess I'm just standing back surprised.
Are you setting your auto turret or not?
No, because I feel like they're eating the porridge. I mean, maybe I take off my back and I'm like,
They're scraping at you, and then they see the porridge and
But then I make sure that I push the hot one towards the biggest one, the cold one towards the middle one, and the warm one towards the small
And,
one.
and one of them kind of goes,
And then I do this.
and then I take it and I
that's
go,
right.
Well, no,
Also, in the 3 bears, why did they go for a walk? Like, Daddy doesn't care
Yeah.
about Mummy?
Yeah.
Like, hers is already cold.
Yeah.
And then they go for a walk to let his cool down.
yeah.
The baby's is going to go
The
cold.
logic of that is awful.
Baby's is going to go cold. Mummy's
Yeah.
is already cold. This is going to
Yeah,
be like, when you get cold porridge and it's like, it's like salt.
and why does the mum want cold porridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
weirdo.
disgusting.
Fucking weirdo.
Anyway.
interesting.
So
I hope
you
there's
guys
hunters
doing, while
around
they're
here.
eating, while they're eating porridge, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm kind of just tentatively
You're
like,
just like, oh,
holding
I
up
got
my-
these cool guns.
Yeah, I guess I'm like, I'm really disappointed, to be honest. That
So,
it
okay,
ended this
They'd
way.
make it,
now
the
they're
auto
not
turret
a-
would have like nice.
So if we've
Yeah,
learned,
no, I know,
learned
right?
anything from the woodsman
Bent
in that
over,
story,
they've
we now
exposed
need
their
to kill them.
kidneys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
So
While they're distracted, you just blow them the fuck up.
So they wanted us to take care of the Nora base. Did they go into detail about what the Nora base were doing?
You didn't ask. But
We didn't ask.
Just
So
turned up,
quickly,
started
you
making
quickly,
porridge,
you
running
quickly
around.
pause. You open J for the journal. You see what the quests
What
are.
does the quest say?
The quests
What's it
say the Treeball clan has been harassed by a local beast.
Yeah.
It's been terrorizing the crops. It's been
Oh,
carrying away
one
children.
of them's a kid.
The-
One of the Nora
the-
base is
yeah.
a child. I set up my auto turret.
Because it's a child. Interesting.
No, what do you guys think?
It looks
well,
like one of
they
those
say,
portal
how
ones.
happy are they having now they've got the porridge that they want?
I feel like we could just tell them, like, look,
Probably
give them-
fine and satiated for
Yeah.
an hour or two.
But now if we tell
No,
the tree ball
no.
people that you just need to be giving
Give them
them
porridge.
porridge of the right temperature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We
say,
could
like,
even give
okay.
them some oats to get them started.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
they've
from our-
probably got replicators where they can
Yeah.
oats.
So our
And
plan here
then,
is we
and
kind
then they may domesticate the Nora beast, and now you've got fucking domesticated Nora
my
beast.
man.
Okay. I put my auto turret
I
on.
command that to happen.
Good work, man.
All right.
So they seem
Good work,
satiated,
Captain.
so we head on back.
Yeah, you head back to the Treeball clan. You give them your little portable thing and said, look, it's only got one purpose now because I tinkered with it and that's all it does. It makes porridge.
Or if you guys
so-
have a replica, you are pretty good at fixing our ship. If you guys have a replicator, just make porridge.
Yeah, is
with it.
porridge a thing that you've made before?
We also don't necessarily need a replicator to make porridge.
Yeah,
That's true. You could just make porridge.
That's a very much a class -1
Yeah, so-
civilization.
so you've made
thing.
porridge
That's
before?
like-
And
it's
write
like
this
tribal.
down. Write this down, by the way, because it might become like literally like a fairy tale in your place.
How did you guys not figure this out before? Like, what did you
Porridge is
not usually what
Give
you
the
throw at
big
a bear
one.
that's eating
Like
your.
a big Nora bear, give them hot. A
Hot.
medium Nora bear, give them cold, and a small Nora bear, give them.
Why are you giving
warm.
this to us as a problem? Like, you as a society should have
If your
figured this
child,
out.
if your child was getting dragged away by a definitely not Wampa, would you be like, better make him a bowl of porridge?
Yes.
I mean, obviously we
All
would.
right, well, we
Look,
were
I know
not
it sounds
from your culture.
counterintuitive.
We were not
but it
from your
works.
culture, it seems. Thank you. In the meantime, we've fixed all of your ship.
And also,
That's
make sure
that's insane.
Make sure that you make sure you have a Red Riding Hood when you go to approach them as well. That
okay.
will help. We didn't do
Is
that.
that, is
but it will
that
help.
the, that's
total-
not
totally
the
different.
That's the wrong one.
Totally different.
Goldilocks. You need Goldilocks.
Make sure you have
You need
golden
a-
locks.
Yeah.
They all blur into one for me.
Yeah.
Now there's two children getting into
Yeah,
a
make sure
witch's
someone's got a
fucking-
glass slipper and then let down the hair and then you
Shut
got
the
a
fuck
boy
up.
with a
We've
nose
also,
that grows.
as
and then a
an
weird
extra,
Rumpelstiltskin.
as an extra
Shut
thank you,
Shush.
as a Rumpelstiltskin. We got a
What the
Rumpelstiltskin.
fuck is a
and
Rumpelstiltskin?
then we skinned it.
That's just his
And
name.
now we've got a Rumpelstiltskin. We also, as an extra award, gave you this, and they bring out some clothing that they've stitched for you. It just looks like a shirt, but it's white. And they hand it out towards you.
I cannot bear the power. I cannot.
Oh no!
I command you to take
Oh no.
You are
Oh god.
instantly promoted from above captain to super captain.
Super captain.
Oh no.
You're now the super captain of the ship, and you have a
This is not
first
gonna go
officer
well.
crossed out.
Super captain.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's super captain.
Then I command you to take that shirt off.
You will never refer to me as Alan again.
Do you go up to him and punch him in the gut and hold him?
I walk over and
So I say, Alan, I command you to take that.
come here.
What?
Come here. I just wanted to let you know.
PvP somehow enabled. Robert says.
I just want you to know everything's going to be okay with us. Okay.
A little subtitle appears above the screen that says, "Back on Adam's bullshit."
As long as you respect me, everything's going to be okay. Very good.
As you take off into the atmosphere, the screen in the bridge flickers to life without anybody having actually activated it themselves.
Hey, what the f was Rory doing that whole time, by the way?
She's on the ship trying to fix the engine.
Lazy.
Well, she's just helping the
Lazy.
people.
Also, yeah, I forgot to mention, one of them joins your crew as a security officer. They're
Security
like,
officer, okay.
"I like the way
Who's
you-
that one?
I like the tech you've got. That one
Okay,
is.
by the way, these
Simon.
natives,
Simon.
the Treebor clan.
Yeah.
What, are they just like humanoid?
Yeah,
Well, just-
humanoidish.
just-
What's the
Okay.
new person's name?
They
Like-
look, they look like
all-
they look like humans in very bad '60s makeup and prosthetic,
yeah.
Great.
like a dog with
Right.
with dealy boppers on.
Have they got
That was
little
a
antennas?
genuine alien in
Literally
Star
just
Trek
like
original
humans with little antennae, but like a
Antennas.
wrinkly forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just a random
Look like-
wrinkly forehead. Yeah, wrinkly forehead antenna. Got it.
Series. Simon has joined your crew as
So he's the security officer?
Yeah. And then the screen pops to life, and Karen there in her golden shirt says, "Your next mission, as I have taken over from the Admiral now, is to come back to Earth and bow before me.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Never.
If we get out of this game, Ben, I will cook us some pasta.
What kind of pasta?
The long, thin ones that you like.
Spaghetti.
Yes, spag.
Spag
Spag
ball.
ball.
Okay. I did that last week. Okay.
Yes, we have. It's Spag Ball Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the idea that you still live with your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Ben,
Tough economy out there, all right?
Ben, you know that we're gonna have to fight your mother.
The black screen and white appears. Quest 3: Defeat Evil Emperor Narek.
So all the damage is gone?
New scene. Damage is gone. Anybody dead come back to life.
I didn't
So
take
we
any
still
damage.
have a life down if we've
Still
lost
have a life
eh?
down, but your damage was reset. You came real close to dying then. Well done.
I did. I was kind of hoping that I was going to die, trying to dodge and duck and dive.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I got this. Boom. Good luck.
I love that our solution in the science
made all
fiction
these
world
guns.
that we've got is literally make porridge.
Well, we
Yeah, you
all
scienced
made all these
you
amazing
scienced
guns.
a gun and a turret.
I bought a turret log. Yeah.
Science officer Simon is very impressed.
Okay.
So that's your next quest. Get back to Earth and defeat evil Emperor
Captain's log.
Narek.
No,
Helmsman.
Yeah, actually, if you could, can I see this? Thank you. Thank you. And you sit right there. You sit right there.
Rory says,
But you can use this if you need to write.
Thematically, this is great. The fucking first officer is always taken over from the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rory comes to the bridge and says, Captain. Oh,
Me. No.
Super Captain.
Yes, I'm super captain.
If we need to get back to Earth in quick time, we're half a galaxy away, but I can put in a 1050 triple Q one with 10 petabytes, 8,000 cores, and speed booster lights, if the power rods can handle it.
I know about this.
Make it so.
There you are.
Make it so.
Make it
And
so.
she goes down to the engines to do those modifications. You're going back to Earth?
I think I get that reference. I think I understand the episode that you're
Odd
referencing.
episode.
Yeah.
Going back to Earth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it.
Stop.
Need to go back into the helms, set a
Let's
course.
do it, baby.
Do it.
You go back into there and
Put
find
the new helm over the helm I'm still wearing, and I get double.
You You basically can, because they have indeed fixed it, but they fixed it with what they had on hand, which was a metal bucket that's just been wired in on a few different sides. And you put the bucket down over the top
They're
of
like
it.
steampunk technology. Kind of
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, everything's different.
Yeah, I've been working out.
Robert is different.
They fixed me up. They roided me up, Ben. Now I'm stronger than before.
Oh, God.
Stronger than ever.
Oh, God.
Now I'm the top, Ben.
Oh, God.
Um,
Anyone else want to be helmsman?
you need to make a mental check, but with your helm ability as well.
Right.
It's a relatively easy one. It's a 3, 2, a 4, and a 1. All right, that is a success. You managed to get course plotted for Earth, and Robert says,
I'll see you again when we get there. And when we need to move on. Don't be too long.
it drips from inside of the bucket just with your own sweat.
Huh? Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
And then Rory boosts it. And you arrive back in Earth. You can see it through the space window.
Classic space windows.
Subtitle, back at Earth.
Back at Earth.
Sick.
All right.
Wait, are we at Earth but in a video game now?
A video game
Yeah,
Earth.
so this is not our Earth. We're in a video game.
Yeah, I think we're still in the video game.
So what are you doing? You're in.
So Karen's
orbit
down
outside
there
of
somewhere.
Earth.
Yeah,
So scan
I
for Karen.
Yeah, scan. Yeah.
Find Karen.
Scan for Karen.
I was gonna. I
Science
can do it
officer
if
scanning?
you want.
Yes, but you do
Science
it.
officer.
I'm not going to
Scan
say
for Karen.
Yes.
Wait, can I do it, sir?
Do it.
Okay.
All right. So
God damn it, do it.
Robert says,
You know that there are 12 billion people on Earth, right? And you're scanning for one person.
12 billion.
I mean, you can try, but it's going to be very difficult.
I think if I isolate it for like extreme bitchiness, can we isolate?
Crank up the bitchiness to 500.
scan filter by bitchiness.
Filter by bitchiness.
So this is going to be your mental check.
How many
One,
Karens
two,
are there in
three.
the world?
There are
A lot.
thousands.
Thousands. We need to find our Karen. How are we going to find
1,
our
2, 3
Karen?
for mental check. Then you're doing a 1 because it's laboratory related. You're doing your sciencey scans. But this is our first extreme difficulty. This is a 6 or more.
I know where she likes to hang out. I'll help out.
You're going to take the help to very
help
clever.
out.
All right, you get 1 more bonus die from the help
But still
action.
6. Oh, but still 6.
It's still a 6 on the dice needed.
Oh no! Or
No
5.
sixes.
I got
You got a
5.
five, you
I got
take a
two,
damage.
I got 2 5s.
Take a damage from the. Robert's like,
It's taking everything out of me. There's so many to scan. I can keep going. I can keep going. Oh, it burns.
Mute.
And now it's just.
and uncheck mute.
It burns.
Mute. Unmute.
Oh God, yes, I'm finding her.
Oh, okay, great. Unmute.
She's so close. I can get her there. I can get her there.
Mute. Unmute.
Yes, I found her.
God.
I found her. Oh
How
God.
did this one shot become so horny?
Because we're all
God.
piano boys.
okay, yeah, I found her. Here are the coordinates. Onto the screen.
And now it's just in J journal. Great, there it is.
It's in the
Is
journal.
that just your home
found where
address,
she
or
is.
is that where?
Oh yeah, that's my place. I could have told
That
us
would have made a
that.
lot of sense.
Digitally, within
Digital, the 16-bit version of your address.
makes sense.
We should actually. We could have just asked where.
Yeah. That would have made a lot of sense. That's kind of why it worked.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, everything's worked out, but it matches up. This is your address.
Yeah, that's my place.
Well, plot a course immediately.
You're in your geostationary orbit. Are you taking the ship down onto that house? Or are you like teleporting down?
Crush the city.
Let's.
So we
Science man.
we have our landing pods. We could use one of those.
Use the landing pod. Glad I thought of it.
All right. You into the landing pods and
Taking my spear. I've still got my spear.
I'm taking my.
I've got my gun as well. My science
I've
gun.
still got my sweet helmet on.
What is it? Do we have a weapon from the white shirt saga that was like with this?
it was you coming back in a white shirt and been like,
And we use
put you in a
magic.
temporary.
Yeah.
You insulted her into
It was
temporary
magic,
rage
really. It was
It was
paralysis.
magic, wasn't
You've
it?
got insults. So
I've
you're
got insults.
Temporary
I still
rage
take a gun.
paralysis.
I still take a gun.
I'll
I'll still take a shotgun.
Your Louis Vuitton is a fake.
We defeated her normally. Then she's now got the gold shirt. So I think guns.
Yeah, let's take a gun. Let's take a
Guns are
gun.
probably wise.
I'll take my auto turret as well. So I just put that on the side and now it's back in my back.
All right. So you make your way down to your house in the game.
Yep.
The landing pod just crushes the garden ornaments.
Science man scan for
That's
life
going to
forms.
annoy her.
Although
To the window.
in the game,
How do you think you? And the door flings open. You're going to pay for those garden gnomes?
I throw my spear immediately.
I lob a grenade.
We're in physical attack with a 3. Because you're using an item that you've crafted, I'll give you a bonus die for it. She is wearing a gold shirt. She's lawn away. You're using a primitive weapon. I'm going to set this as a 5. Oh, 4s only. All right. So you do throw it. It is a success, but you'll take a damage in the meantime. So as you throw it, you
Pull your shoulder.
Yeah, you pull a muscle in your shoulder. Shit. You've taken a damage, but you've caused her a damage as well.
We have to assume that anyone that's coming down the street is going to be someone who's going to help her. So I'm going to set up the auto turret to shoot anything that moves on the street.
That is
well, she
very
does have
clever.
she does have an army.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't expect you to get there so quickly. That will come in handy just on the next round.
Okay.
You set up the auto turret. You've already got it from the previous round. You already rolled for it and didn't use it in that scene, so you still had it in your equipment. Awesome. Now you're using it in this scene.
Perfect.
So you're setting up auto turret as you threw the spear. What are you two doing? She's coming out of her house into the garden.
I get my special science gun and turn it on.
All right, you didn't use it in the previous scene. It's still in your inventory, so you're using it in this scene. You're going to use it now, which is going to be physical. Anything to do with aiming or physical attacks is physical. Because you used a gun that you've made in a previous thing. It's an item you had, so no extra dice. She's a pretty tough lady. It's going to be a challenge 5.
I love how they just landed on her gun.
5.
Threw a spear at her.
5 is a success. That's 1 more damage to her, and you do not.
Ron goes, and I'm like,
she's like, Jesus Christ! It cuts some of her hair with like a laser, and her fringe falls. You see this? Yeah. You see the hair? There you go. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's the fringe. The side fringe. The side bangs. She goes into a rage. No! How dare you! That's 2 damage to her. What do you do?
I distract her by I run through the garden, getting my feet muddy, and then I run inside.
Shoes off in the house, Ben! How many times have I? All right,
And then I go drink straight from the bottle in the fridge.
No! Not with the washback! Social roll to get on your mum's bad side. I'm going to say because it's your mum and it's your house, I will give you a bonus dice. I'll also lower the challenge to a 4 instead of a 5 for you. And 6. All right, that is a success, definitely. She is going to take a rage damage, and as per her rules, her stats, she goes when she takes 3 damage. She goes into a temporary rage paralysis.
you've got a temporary rage paralysis.
I knew that it'd get her.
However, at the end of this round, all of the other doors in this suburban neighborhood open up. And all of the neighborhood knitting group, the book clubs, and the soccer mums start to come out of the house with unique, well, not unique, very.
Just for a moment, Science Man, scan. How many Karens are we looking at?
You see on this street. There are
155.
No, 551.
Holy shit!
There are 11. There are 11 Karens on this street.
11 Karens coming out.
And they're all coming down the street towards you. Thankfully,
Yeah.
this was already planned before you said I was going to set up a turret to murder people on the street.
I was just anyone.
So the turret
But this works out
starts.
great.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. You're making a lot of noise.
They just get
Don't make me call noise control. All right, so let's see how many you kill with your. I think it's. Let's see. How is this going to work? I think it's going to be a physical attack from you. So this 2, but because you're using a turret, 3.
Horrible. 2-2-1.
Oh wow! So that is DC was just a 3 because there's so many of them that it's an auto turret. So that is a near miss, which means you're going to take a damage, but you're going to succeed on what you were doing.
Okay.
You're standing in front of it.
Your turret on the first round murders 6 of the 11. And then as they're coming towards, who do you think you are? We're not going to do this.
And as backup, I pull out my temporal rat friend and go, I love you. Then I put them at the.
Awesome. All right, so we are into the next. So you did spear, you did a setting up a turret, you did a flamethrowery thing, and you did running inside. That was the first round, and then she did she couldn't do anything on her turn, but then the Karens arrived. Back to the next round. There's no like initiative, but as long as everybody does one thing in the round, your thing this round is to throw a rat. So physical thing to throw. Social? Yeah, social. You're animal handling. Yeah. You're telling your social friend, and because you're using an inventory item that you picked up earlier in the game, an extra dice. The DC is, I'm going to say it's a 3 if you want to just kill one of them, 4 if you want to kill 2, 5 if you want to kill 3, and 6 if you want to kill 4 of them. There are 5 left.
Let's go. Let's aim. I'll try to get the DC of 4, which you said
DC
was
4. All right, which is going to be 2 Karens.
2 Karens. Kill some Karens for me, buddy. Oh, I got a 5. I got a 6.
You got a 5 and a 6. Unfortunately, you set it as a 4. Damn. So the rat does like pinball between 2 Karens and just like, and because it's a time rat, it kind of latches onto one and latches onto the other simultaneously, and and then it's like jumping between them and pulling out eyes.
Jugulars out and do the time.
Jugular with them. Shit, this is getting violent.
I'm gonna have to call animal control on you. You're an unfit pet parent. Don't worry.
Is our Karen still in the doorway?
Yes, she's still in a rage.
Is she wearing the gold shirt?
She's wearing the gold shirt.
This is Clash of Titans, yo. So it's slow motion now, just to set the scene. For no reason at all, I'd put my shotgun into a rose, into a present with roses in it, and I just start walking towards the Karen. Bringing the shotgun out, the roses falling to the ground, stepping on the thing, and I start blasting.
So I started blasting.
And I just start blasting, and I'm completely neutral expression this whole time, just. And I reload by spinning the shotgun.
Like the Terminator.
Like the Terminator.
Right, so you have a shotgun from the security office.
Yeah.
You're aiming with a gun, which is a physical thing.
By the way, what are Rory and Simon doing? Are they just off to the side? Like,
yeah, they're just hanging out.
They're like, this is your problem.
Like, yeah, they're just like, I don't know, I don't have a dog in this fight.
Yeah.
This is going to be physical, which is 2. I don't think... Yeah, I'll give you the third one for the shotgun, and the DC is going to be 5.
1-5.
1-5. All right, you succeed. You take her to her 4th damage. Blasting bits away. Ben, we're going to have words about your friends. I don't like the company you're keeping.
Shut up, Mum!
They're a bad influence on you, Ben.
And I've grabbed her hairspray
from
inside, and I'm just like, just wasting
that is
her
so
hairspray.
much money. I have to order it special online.
Shut up, Mum!
And I give the help action by slow motion flicking a match at the hairspray.
Wait, where are we? What?
He's in
inside.
The
Are you inside as well?
I'm leaning out a window.
Oh, you're really out a window.
All right. This is gonna be social. You don't get the extra bonus dice from any items you're using, but I will. No, you've already thrown a rat on this turn, so you can't do
that was just flavor.
So just one die, but because it's your mum, her usual challenge of 5 is now 4 because you're related.
5.
5 it is. Yeah, you managed to give her another stress damage. She's up to 5 damage. This round, you doing anything before she gets to retaliate?
For throwing my spear.
Okay, all right. It doesn't matter what game it is, apparently. You got one thing that does, and you do it well.
I do it well.
3 physical, and you created a spear, so you get a 4th dice.
Well, you got a 6 anyway. So.
Okay. That is a 6th damage, and right before she gets to have her turn, she takes her last damage, and I'm sick of this game! And then she just explodes into like pixels of glitter almost. The gold shirt is expanded and just explodes outwards into this like gold balloon that pops and glitters all over the garden.
I reach for the gold glitter. I want it.
The gold glitter touches on your skin, onto your shirt. Burns. It's going to be there forever because you can never get glitter out of anything.
Yeah.
And you see that in her space where this gold shirt expanded, there is this like glitching kind of warp hole in the center of the game. And Rory says, "Well, that's not meant to be here." And Simon says, "That's not programmed into the game. I mean, not that we know we're in a game. It'd be weird for us as sentient NPCs. We're definitely not sentient." And Rory says, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's the portal that the Karen came through from
dived
another
into it.
university, from another
Join us-
universe.
Oh, yeah, he does that.
And you just dive out of the bathroom window. Whoosh! I need
Good
a
old
physical-
Bob, just diving
I need
into
a
things.
physical check from you to see if you can dive into this. This is 3, and the difficulty is a 5. That's 2 2s and a 3. That's an entire fail.
miss and
You
go.
dive out of the window and just
I got
crush.
this.
You take a damage. You take a damage and you go full scorpion. When you hit the ground, your heels hit the back of your head.
Because I'm standing I was quite near Karen by this point. I light a cigarette. I just flick it in there and see what happens.
The cigarette, the pixelated cigarette that's like two white
Yeah, just
pixels,
like kind of- yeah.
2 white pixels and an orange pixel.
Yeah.
And then you flick it in and it spins and then it starts to become real life looking, like fully 4K.
That's the
and
way
then
out of here.
it disappears into the portal.
Guys, let's go.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Oh, I give back up.
Just before we go, we're in a video game, and I realize that whatever I put through there is also going to become real. And I just grab a garden gnome.
My tinfoil right friend comes back to me. and-
I don't think I want to leave this place.
No, Alan. And we have that moment, the emotional.
I'm
you're
God
stuck-
here. I'm God here.
You're not. You were just in command of us because you were wearing a white shirt.
I can't let you have it.
There is a noise from inside that flickers to like.
Empress Narek, Admiral here. We seem to be experiencing a power vacuum, as if someone needs to move into that position of Empress now that you're gone. Is that?
And you now have a choice to make.
Alan,
You can stay in this game forever.
You must fight it.
As the Emperor, evil Emperor.
What is my life here?
The position.
Alan.
The position comes with a substantial raise, and you get to wear the uniform of the position, which is fetching gold shirt.
Alan, listen.
I'm staying.
Listen.
Alan, why would you?
Listen
why
to me.
would you-
Listen to my voice. Look at your dick. It's a pixel now.
It's a single
Just a
pixel.
little pixel now. Do you want that? Look. Oh,
In fact, it's nothing. It's like you're a Ken doll now.
It's
Yeah,
just
you
a little
pull your-
pixel now.
you
Exactly
just
as it
have
was
nothing.
before.
That is canon, everybody. You heard it straight from Alan's mouth. He has a micro penis.
Nothing has
Nothing wrong
changed.
with that.
I really thought that would convince
What are
you.
you?
That's just
You're gonna try and convince him to come.
I'm
So,
standing
for
by
this
the
last,
I'm really.
For this last mission, each of you is going to roll a separate social check. Because of the draw of not you.
Oh, no, mate.
Because of the draw of the gold shirt, this is considered an extreme difficulty, meaning you need a 6. So you need to roll your social, which is 1. Anybody regretting nobody putting 3 in social
I
yet?
got 2. It's fine.
All right, you got 1, you got 2, you got 1. This is command. This is to do with commanding people, so you get your command dice.
Another dice?
Yep. So you have 1 from social, 1 from command. You have 2 from social. You have 1 from social. No reasons that you're using any.
So
items
all
or
3 of
anything.
us are standing with the portal behind us, trying to like. Alan.
Wait, so are you guys in the portal?
They're all
And I'm
standing.
like,
They're all
I'm
standing.
not that invested, to be honest.
I think I'm blocking the portal. Was my kind of vibe.
okay.
I'm not letting you.
Oh,
guys
you're not
go.
letting us
I thought you were
Yeah.
just being like, I want
No,
to
no,
say,
no.
and then
I'm
I'm
like,
you to leave.
I'm not gonna
All
like.
right,
You guys are
Alan,
like,
okay, sweet man. Move out of the way.
yeah. I'm not. We're not leaving.
Roll it. Roll
We're not
socials.
leaving.
Roll socials to see if you
Okay,
can convince
here we go.
him.
You're
You need a
all-
6
we're
in
all
order to
staying
successfully
here.
convince him.
1, there it is.
5.
5 will be a mixed
It's up to
success.
me.
Oh, that's
definitely
cocked.
tops.
Go again.
3.
It's a 3 on that
Wow.
one. And a 4.
So
There are
I
no
got-
6s on the board, but there is one 5. 5 is a near miss. So Adam gets through to you the most out of anybody. What do you say to try and convince him?
This is why it doesn't quite work. It's like, Alan, why would you want to live in this video game where you're the ultimate ruler of everything and you have unlimited power and you could do everything when you could be back in your real life with your family and your friends and your job where you work for under minimum wage?
We're staying forever. We are staying forever.
But then
I turn with the shotgun and just start blasting it.
But then you take your shotgun out and you start blasting.
And that clips
Adam,
me.
Adam gets in the way. No, Alan, and it blasts him. And I think that.
And then I go,
through to your,
Adam!
Yeah, I think that gets through
Yeah.
to your.
I'm the guy.
You
What have I-
realize that he's dying, and he needs something to staunch the pixelated blood that's coming out of him.
I know what.
So just without thinking,
Rowan, give me your shirt.
Why I missed it?
Instead of using
He's trying to set up like I take off my shirt.
you need something to staunch the bleeding.
Yeah.
No. I outrank you. Take your shirt off.
I'll follow this through. I take off. I hesitate. I look at my white shirt. I look back at him. God damn it! And I take off my white shirt and I start
staunch
bandaging.
the bleeding, and slowly the white shirt with a coloration of the pixels, just like one at a time. Blip, blip, blip. The white shirt turns red with his blood. You have a red. You have a red. And you realize you can't stay here. Not in this pixelated world where you would be so power hungry that you would hurt one of your oldest friends. So instead, you walk through the portal together, and you find yourself back in the back room of the tech room.
I was so tempted
store.
to be another boss fight for you guys. Like, so tempted.
You find yourself back in the tech store, and Karen is there saying, "Well, I expect some compensation for what I've been through."
Yeah, and can I get a refund or not?
And you're getting a pay cut.
Why am I getting a pay cut?
Because the ship name.
But it was a pretty
Adam's cool ship. That's the shittest name.
It was a pretty.
It was
cool
supposed to be the Rolinium
It
Falcon.
was a pretty cool ship.
The Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah.
Stock the shelves.
You didn't even.
I am waiting.
Sorry.
As
One more thing. There was just you didn't consult us at all about it. Like you just did it.
Well,
it was really,
a Xbox.
really.
Like,
By the
I'd
Consumer
usually-
Rights Act, it says that I have been in this store for long
You know
enough
what,
to have
Karen?
been served.
What's the line I say? Fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
In a rage paralysis, the camera zooms in on her raging face. You just locked Ben in the store.
And I go, but you're not a customer. You must be a robber.
And a sword comes out.
Is that a sword? Nah, I'll just go.
Fare thee well,
don't
Ben.
worry about the refund,
Fare
actually.
thee well,
Don't worry about
Ben.
it. Mum!
And then goodbye.
Bears down on Ben.
The
The credits roll. And I hope
that's the
you
old
had
music.
enjoyed your board game.
Jesus Christ. The board game.
Board game.
Classic.
Very good.
Wow.
Classic.
Great job, Rob.
And I guess what we're going to do is cut to now, next time on, for back to NPC D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, and
it might even be in the tavern.
tavern. Look at this! It's a brilliant thing! It's a bar! It's got a bar full of stuff!
I'm going upstairs. You can't even see it. I'm going upstairs. I'm out of shot.
Actual bedrooms as well.
Yeah.
It's a working inn.
I live here now.
Hopefully everything's in focus this time.
The exciting thing about this channel is that now that we've got a tavern and this whole studio, there's going to be more and more stuff coming out for this D&D channel. Like one-shots and other TTRPGs and stuff. If you like it, make sure you're subscribed. And if you want to see more of our stuff, it's over there.